Much appreciated. Let me see. Is it the same as your Discord username? Same as your Discord. I think I follow you anyway, but I'm trying to skip. Oh no. Okay. I'm trying to skip. Oh no.
Yeah, make sure to drop that in the YouTube chat as well, just in case.
Found it. Oh no! I found it and then I immediately hit a bookmark. Thank you so much, Steffi. Appreciate it. Yeah, if somebody can throw that in the stream chat, that would be amazing. Otherwise, I just tweeted it out. I'm going to bring up the stream chat as well, so if anybody's in there, feel free to ask me questions. Unless I'm playing a match, and then, you know, how dare you. But otherwise... Oh no, the stream. Okay. Sorry, I'm really trying to navigate this old computer calculator thing. Here we go. Pop out chat. Got him. Make sure you're coming through okay. I posted on YouTube too. Perfect. I'm the last person to make sure we're coming through okay though. Ugh. I have it muted so it doesn't give feedback. Yes, well, we will check. Mike, do you mind checking on the stream to see if we're getting anything?
Yep, just hopping in there now.
Thank you, sir. And otherwise, since we are basically ready to go, I am going to start the brackets. Bing, 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 bing. All right, so we got...
Yep, I think we're sounding okay. I might be able to afford to up your volume a little.
Okay, sounds great. So the first match, we have no Kikon, so they have not joined us, which means they are getting knocked into losers. And then next is going to be Mibiador versus Aaron. So Mibiador versus Plasma Sword, first of two on stream. Perfect. So yeah, can we get some people dropping out of the room so Mibiador and Aaron can join? If y'all don't mind. One per. Thank you so much. So we have Plasma Sword in the room, and now Mibiador can join. Yeah, I mean, honestly, anybody who's not waiting for their next match or commentating, if you don't mind leaving the lobby and just watching the stream. But otherwise, let's see. Just waiting on Mibiador. And you should be good. Welcome, folks. Thank you for joining. We really appreciate it. Okay. No worries, man. Not an issue at all. Waiting on Mibiador to join us, and we'll have the next match, or the first match, excuse me, up next. Should be a good match. I mean, I know Mibiador is a student of this game. They've been around for a while. in regards to who they play, I mean, could be just about anybody, but I suspect they're probably going to play Bolt or something similar. As for Plasma Sword, I mean, they are an experienced fighting game player, right? But they've, I think, mostly played Arctina up until this point, so that's what I'm expecting. Actually, it looks like they're playing Bolt right now. They're Bolt in the lobby, so I don't have to speculate. Okay. Looks like we are having more technical difficulties. Not an issue. I think that's just the name of the game today. It's 2027 or 2/27/2022. That's, I don't know, something about that making the tech difficulties happen. I'm blaming it on the numbers. What is it? Y2K? Oh. I couldn't find any appropriate gifts, so let's see if we ever. Nope, maybe Dory's not able to join us just yet. All right, I'm gonna grab another drink. Just a moment. We should be ready in about half a second. So. All right. Yeah, is the stream up to date? What's going on? What's going on with that? Seeing things in chat about the stream potentially being weird. I don't know. What's going on? What the heck? Yeah, that's weird. Oh, okay. No, the stream's good. The stream's good. All right, so the match is going. Match has started. Am I muted? I am not muted, thankfully. Let's go in, see what's going on. Looks like we have a mirror match, unless I'm mistaken. Wow. Okay, let's see how this goes. We have Mibidor versus Plasma Sword. Oh, both students of fighting games, just real tech heads, lab scientists. I'm really trying to keep track of who's who. Okay, so Mibidor is the green and Plasma is purple. This is Mibidor's sort of like signature B&B here, so not unexpected to see them be able to really pull out some damage. All right, we have an uncharged Fireball with the sort of Chun-Li V-skill move, but that gets punished with Blanca Ball. Now, you can see up at the top, both players have basically the same amount of meters, so we're going into this guns a-blazing. All right, Fireball gives him some pressure, gives him some safety. It's kind of an Aegis reflector, just a very slow thing on screen. Ooh, totally beefs the super from Plasma Sword with a strong standing HK. Jumps into the uppercut, or excuse me, the uppercut, into the Fireball super, then gets also hit by the V-skill, but all this block pressure. And you know what, the jumping overhead gets it into the wipeout combo. That means you don't get any reversal or rolling options, so you just have to hold that and block. Which, honestly, Plasma Sword is pretty dang good at doing that right now. Okay, dash cancel off of Blanca Ball into a grab setup. We got the Super Ball, super fireball. Gets hit with the reversal. All right, gets hit with a reversal super as well, and Plasma Sword's gonna take that round. So who do you folks think is gonna take it? I mean, frankly, it's neck to neck. You can see the meters are totally different this time, though, right? Meteor has 3 bars, and Plasma Sword has 3 pop gems, so just a lot of different utility. What it does mean, however, is Meteor is not going to be able to gain more pop gems since he's full on meter. So he's being conservative, but also not gaining any extra value from that meter gain that he gained, so much in this game, essentially. You gain meter from just about everything, besides breathing, of course. So we have some fireballs. You saw out of Plasma Sword, you got a fireball dash cancel. That's really strong with Bolt because their fireballs sort of lead you in. But here's the fireball super pressure. You just got to block that, and Plasma comes in with a crouching jab into the fireball. But that Blanca Ball just gets you out of there. I'm gonna say ball a lot because their moves are balls. But let's be honest here. But yeah, the Blanca Ball does get them out of the corner. It's a really good move to just throw out. No reversal on Wake Up, so just respecting Plasma Sword a ton here. See, that was an interesting situation. So that was actually quick enough to land that they were able to block the reversal. The super just goes through all those fireballs and gets some interesting block pressure, but you know what? Meteor just waits and punishes and gets the round. All right, so that's 1-up Meteor. Remember, everybody, if you can return to the room, that's going to save us all a little bit of time. Thank you so much. All right, going on to the next match, we have a switch up from Plasma Sword, switching from the mirror match to Arctina, someone who KDO, a Japanese player of this game, has been saying is one of the best players and characters in the game. So this is definitely going to be a match to watch out for once it loads in. All right, here we go. We have Plasma Sword donning the Falco outfit, also known as the Night Crawler outfit, and Bolt with the traditional sort of, I don't know what you call it, like a tank top and jorts? Not really jorts.
I mean, they
kind
could
of.
be jorts.
It could be, although I think they're kind of like capris almost.
Yeah.
Yoga pants.
It's supposed to be like a boxer getup, right?
Yeah, I guess. So my commentary went from insightful to moronic, and I'm going to get back to the other one. Looks like Meteor is really just taking this match, despite the fact that both players have almost equal meter. You can see how much one pop cancel can do you. And that's not to say that that's all Meteor spent. Meteor spent a lot more than that, but you gain so much meter. So, it's like you spend the meter, you gain the meter, and you need to spend it to gain it, so you might as well. Now both players are at max. Plasma Sword's now locked out of pop cancels because they're full on meter, but no, well, that's about it. And Meteor is the same thing, except they're full on butter, and they're going to use this Flash Kick Super to dish out a ton of damage. Look at that combo. Not a wipeout, but still very effective. Goes straight into a combo and doesn't keep it. Oh, there you go. We got Herald combination for the punish out of the corner right into the air grab. 50% damage, sets up with the pillar.
Man, that icicle is so brutal.
Yeah, half the time I think it like crosses up too, so crazy. All right, Meteor takes it. 2-0. You can't find it on challenges search. That's an interesting question. I don't know. Right. No idea. All right, so we have next match is going to be Flynn versus Rocket, but actually we don't have to do that match just yet. We can wait. So let's do Defi versus Santozul. So let's see. Defi versus Santozul, FT3. We have Santa and Steffi and they're both ready to go. Solid. Let's rock and roll. Thank you, Mr. MKL, for linking that in chat. If I was a better TO, I would have done that.
Yo, I got you covered.
I always appreciate it. All right, so let's see what's going on here. We got a Gamma versus a Nako. What do you think, Mr. MKL? What do you think about this matchup?
I mean, I really like what I've been seeing out of a lot of the Gamma players lately. So I'm expecting them to just hammer fall through whatever's going on and get that grab. This is This is really going to be it, right? It's like Gamma can afford to ignore a lot of the pokes that Nako will put out in neutral.
Yep.
And then just get in like that. And now it's trouble time, right? So you might have more experience with Nako in terms of what they have on the defense.
Yeah, frankly, I mean, I do think they have a really strong uppercut. It recovers very quickly. It's one of those things that you have to punish in the air or else they recover almost immediately when they hit the ground. And it's also their reversal. So, you know, you're going to see a lot of potential coming from that uppercut, but I wouldn't say he's a defensive character necessarily. So you can see here Gamma just punishing with that super.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me, with that grab, going straight into Steffi's sort of, I would say their signature combo, which is using the heavy command grab and pop cancel, doing this neat little combo. Yeah.
Yeah, it leads into super hit and a wipeout. So yeah, I think the Gamma have enough time to use their ability and charge up, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, like that.
There we go. Got the sweep for the knockdown, goes for the command grab.
You know, hammer fall into super.
Go, blocks the reversal, and then I think that was gonna be some kind of reset into SPD, but gets punished with just that raw aggression from Nako. There we go, that's the combo. Oh, it gets blocked, but the mix-up.
Yeah, that super has a built-in mix, and this poison damage on top of that.
Yeah, you have to hit him to get that poison damage off. Or it might be duration too, but
I think,
you can hit them preemptively. There you go. Ooh, and look at that. The poison's not going to kill, but it's going to be chip potential. Keep in mind, folks, only specials and supers do chip in this game. So if you do hit them with a normal, immediately cancel into a special because you want to set that block string up tight. If you're going, obviously. Sorry.
Yeah. I was going to say, I find poison mechanics in fighting games really interesting. Like, a lot of the times, people are really disappointed in how the poison works, but I feel it's actually pretty effective in this game. Like, it actually offers a lot. It doesn't kill, but it offers a lot of damage potential and sets up these chip situations.
Absolutely. Yeah, and not to mention the psychological damage. Speaking of psychological damage, Steffi is just taking this round by a mile. Oh, is able to block the super thanks to the armor. Let's see if they're able to block this reversal. Oh, there you go. Or excuse me, the cross-up.
And
gets the SPD. And it's a light one too, so that wipes out. And you know what? Steffi takes it. Do a little crab dance. Okay, everybody, press the button. Also, Matt, I know you're listening. I get the EULA popped up every single time I go back to the lobby. It just pops up for like a quarter of a second, but just letting you know. I'm not agreeing to it every time, I hope. So it's a lot of souls I'm selling away.
That's not in that's not in this ULA.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, just checking.
Next one.
Got it.
Well, I was gonna say, how many firstborn children do you own at this point?
Ooh. I'm in debt, apparently. I'm in firstborn children debt. I don't even have any kids. Oh, looks like Steffi left the lobby, which happens a lot on accident in this game. Not to put Matt on blast, but
I think they're changing. I think they're changing lobby to.
Oh, they're changing lobby. Oh, see,
USW
I'm on blast for no reason. Ugh.
Well, the next version, there is a small pop-up that says, "Hey, do you want to leave?"
That's appreciated. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to USW. Perfect. You know, if I could hear Discord, I would have figured that out. Sorry about that. Thank you, Mr. MKL, for acting as a as a bot for us. I appreciate
Oh
it.
yeah, no problem. Yo, I see an exclamation point in chat, and I'm like, well, all right.
No, might as well.
Though I
All
seem
right.
to have, I looked away, and all of a sudden it's only me and E2K in the lobby.
Yeah, well, I realized that too. Santo Azul requested a swap to
Okay.
to USW.
Of course. Yeah, I think that's something worth pointing out. Like, MerFight does have rollback netcode, but the way they do it, there are regional servers that everyone connects to, like remote servers, right?
Mhm.
So this is something, if you've played in many rollback games, sometimes you need to like end up forwarding your ports because some connections have trouble getting together. This is like a good intermediary for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, it works really well. It's one of those things where the closer the ping numbers are, the better, I think. Matt maybe can correct me, but I've had some interesting differences between like playing Japanese players on Japan versus playing them on US West. I actually prefer being the player with higher ping if my opponent has really low ping. Like I can have 100 ping on the Japanese server and be just fine if KDO has like 20 ping. Whereas if we both play on US West, we both have around 80 ping, and that's still not all that much better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a really good system, and the rollback netcode behind it all just cleans it up. It makes it play like, you know, you're still playing online, obviously. There's stuff that's harder to react to, but it doesn't feel like you're playing underwater. It doesn't feel like any of the other netcodes that y'all may be familiar with that aren't rollback.
Yeah, the biggest issues with it is one person is Wi-Fi and their ping is really low or high, especially if it's like jumping a lot, that will cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, you can't fix bad internet. Like nothing you do. Rollback will not fix if you have a horrible connection. What it will do is if you have a really consistently bad connection, it will at least make the game feel more normal. If you have a fluctuating connection all over the place, it's just gonna feel whack. So yeah. But yeah, exactly.
Inconsistency is the bane of online play.
Okay, well, getting back to the match, it does look like Santo Azul is able to take a little bit more offense. Maybe it's the server, maybe it's just taking a little bit more time to think about the match, but either way, they already are up around, and yeah, they may not have a whole lot of health right now, but they do have some pop gens and a bar. Let's see what they're able to do with it. The confirm cancel does unfortunately drop, but you know what, there's a sneaky little low in that super. It's not just a mix-up, it's also a low. What up? Alright, we got some teleporting going on. Looks like, alright, and that's gonna chip, so now both players are up 1. Press the button. You must all press the button. Press it. Thank you. Alright, now that the button has been pressed, we'll go into the third match. Is there anything else coming in the new patch that you want to specifically mention, Matt? Anything specific to this matchup? I think, actually, I don't think there's anything I can say about Gamma or Nico.
SPD damage.
Is that
I haven't. No,
Oh.
I've had people say, oh, the charge punch move should not have armor. It should have armor. So I'm keeping it for now. I still might remove it before I do version 30. But in terms of this matchup, no, there's nothing really special about these two for now.
Does the low have armor as well, or is it just the high version?
They both have armor if it's charged.
Oh yeah, okay, so the low having armor is crazy. That's fun. Cool. Well, God bless. That's ultimately up to you. I mean, that's what makes these games beautiful, is they are your creation, and you have a beautiful mind. So I was saying that to Flinju in one of their videos. We were just talking about matchified games and the kind of things you see in them. You know, you might not see them in other fighting games. But speaking of which, we have a robotic crab mercenary fighting a I don't even want to know, just angsty guy. I want to punch him. Nako, just yeah.
He has one of those faces.
Yeah, he has those faces. One of them.
Yeah. All right. There you go. Hammer fall in. That's, I mean, it's solid.
Yeah, it's got armor. It's got a hit. Oh, and you know what? I will say Hammerfall is not like the end-all be-all because it does obviously die to multi-hit attacks, but you will be hard-pressed to find a lot of multi-hit attacks in this game. So that is one thing. Like, if you're going against Gamma, you kind of want to build your matchup against how many multi-hit attacks can I send out right now. Whereas once they lose, or if they lose that armor, then it's going to change significantly in regards to how they go up against players who just have like the really strong pokes.
Absolutely. And Neko here getting a big combo with the poison buff as well.
Well, let's see.
Oh.
And there we go. That was a hit, and Steffi takes it 2-1. All right, next match is going to be E2K versus Mr. MKL.
Oh, alrighty. Would we be able to go to a US server? Or, well...
100%. Let's go to US East.
Alright.
Alright. So, E2K. Oh, I keep forgetting to actually use your names. Like the @ symbol. There you go. FT2. Oh yeah, I'm the only one. I'm all alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna deafen for this one. I'll see you on the other side.
All right, let me zoom in much. Hello there. Santa Azul, do you mind setting yourself to spectate if you're not playing the match? Thank you so much. All right, folks. Mr. MKL versus E2K. First to 2.
Oh, an Odon.
Yeah, Odon. Honestly, Odon's my BFF, so I'm really glad we're going to see some representation there. Looks like Mr. MKL is taking a lot of advantage of the crouching light kick into Lariat, but gets hit with the Superman punch. Gets a little reset with standing jab. The reversal gets blocked, but you know what? The SPD does not get anything. Those lightning legs are really effective. You can actually cancel them, as was shown there, but you kind of cancel them into a little jab. So, happy little jabs. All right, Mr. MKL hitting with the Super Lariat. Doing their signature combo, which I've now been practicing. It's actually pretty dang fun. There you go. Wipeout for the kill. 16 hits. I wasn't counting the damage, but it is significant, that's for sure. Actually, Matt, would that be something you could do? Add a damage counter at the bottom of the hit thing when it comes up? At the end of a combo?
Could,
Just
but
say,
I'm
like,
always
slightly how
afraid
much damage it does?
of... I'm always afraid of making the UI busier than it already is.
Good point, good point.
Because I personally don't like UI on the bottom, so I try to keep it all at the top.
Yeah,
That's just me.
I appreciate that.
So I could add a damage counter. In fact, I was thinking of adding a wall and ground bounce counter, so you could keep track of how many of those you've used. But I want to stay away from that for now.
No, I get that from a design perspective, for sure. I think just as a commentator, I'm always curious. Like, I should have been looking at the beginning of the combo to see how much damage it was. All right, so Mr. MKL takes the first round, or match, excuse me.
Sorry, I can't remember. What are the swapping rules?
If you lose, you can swap. If you win, you cannot. So feel free to swap. Nothing holding you back. There you go. We got a swap to Bolt from E2K. This is I think their sort of traditional character that they've been playing. So makes sense. I also think in terms of the matchup, it's going to just be a better matchup for E2K because Odon wants to get in, but Octonia wants you to get in. So I think E2K, they traditionally play a keep away game, kind of a frustrating just specials and neutral based match. And I think Bolt is better accustomed to that, or better set up for that, I mean. And the Super Lariat combo is starting in for some damage. Doesn't get the grab, but you know what? That's fine. Bolt's just trying to jump away, do some jumping HKs, give some pressure, or give some distance between all that pressure that Octonia is putting out. It's just, Okay, we got to roll cancel. And that, keep in mind, that's something that you can do for one pop gem. You're just going to pop yourself out of guard stun. And then you can roll in one or the other direction as well as stay in neutral. So keep that in mind, folks. It's a very effective neutral defensive tool. It's like E2K is just kind of throwing out those fireballs, trying to avoid getting chipped out at this point. Thankfully, Octonia really doesn't have a whole lot to do to contest it. She can eat those fireballs with her tentacles, but if the fireball gets eaten, the tentacle loses its hitbox. So it's not actually an effective way to counter the fireball. You're really just kind of, you know, treading water. But speaking of treading water, Octonia takes a round. No, my transitions are not Sagem level. They are totally irrelevant. But oh, and gets hit with the super flash kick. Sends out the super fireball, but gets grabbed instead. EX Lariat coming in for the pressure. This is Mr. MKL's combo, so I do not expect them to drop it. Check out all this damage and the wipeout. There it is. Now you get a hard knockdown. You can't reversal. You can't roll, and you get this pressure. It was a same side mix-up, but it's still gonna get the kill. There it is. All right, so Mr. MKL takes it to 2-0. All right, folks, next match is going to be Mohas versus Mibidor. That's me. 1-2.
Yo, GG's E2K.
All right. Yes. Okay, so Steffi is the host, thankfully. All right, I'm assuming y'all have control of the chat, so I'm going to kind of leave that for you to take care of. And otherwise, I get ready for my match against Mibidor.
Yeah, get in there, man. Good luck.
Thank you so much, folks. I appreciate it. E2K, can you set yourself to spectate? All right, calling all Mibidor. Calling all Mibidor. They did end up solving their computer problem. Yeah, of course. They played their match against Plasma Sword.
I'm telling you, Mib is off playing Elden Ring, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I like it. We got Mohas sitting on the Angelique.
Okay, we have Mib. Mib's in the room. I will jump off. Well, I'll mute myself. Thanks so much,
All right.
Mr. MKL.
No problem. I got this. Good luck. I, for one, am very excited to see what Mohas has on deck with Angelique. I think this is a character that we have not really seen enough of in these tournaments so far. There are some suspicions that she may be the toppest of tiers. So, yo, if you like your frustrating keep away, then you should enjoy some Angelique. But granted, Bolt, no slouch with annoying keep away as well. Solid projectiles, kind of your Guile archetype with the flash kicks and a bit of a moonsault attack with the jump attack there. So, and Blanca Ball no less. So yeah, you know, two other kind of frustrating archetypes. Oh, here we go. I like that. Using the delay projectiles from that super to cover the approach with another super. Man, I foresee some wild block strings and some big chip, especially if you got the resources. Nice pop roll in, but Bolt ready for it. There you go. That's a lot of chip. Oh no, got caught. And then the mix-up, jumping over with the drill and letting those fireballs come out. Oh, I like the shenanigans. The Bolt has fair bit of mobility and projectiles of their own to really create these approaches. So they're gonna have to find a way around that, right? Just this huge wall that she puts up, and look at all that chip damage. And then if you get, if you get clipped, danger ensues. Oh, nice headbutt reversal. Big super to cover the entrance, but a reversal flash kick finally getting in there. Some pressure of their own. Pop cancel gets the combo. Ooh, little drop, but still in control. I mean, when she's got way more fireballs than you do in that situation. The one well-placed one is all you need. Oh, the delay on that, stopping any follow-up from Angelique. Nice, again, pop cancel in off the block. Blanca ball goes for the mix-up, gets the round. Mibidor taking it, going 1-1. Oh, start off with a sweep super, gets the wall bounce. No follow-up, though. Solid reversal uppercut from Mibidor there. Recognizing when to use those reversal flash kicks. Getting the most out of them. Not really getting punished right now. So, hey, pop cancel in off the hit. Okay, so Mib deciding to just kind of back off, right? Say, fine, take the space, Angelique. I don't need it right now. I'd rather not eat all that chip damage and the follow-up mix. Again, good reversal. And great conversions off of these Blanca ball. Whether they be on block or hit, being able to go for the mix or the follow-up combo, super clutch. Mibidor going up 1-0 versus Mohast. So yeah, Mib definitely saying just respecting the fireball nonsense and the super nonsense from Angelique largely, and then waiting for those like small moments to be able to get in and break that kind of control of space. Oh, I think we're gonna do a character switch. I know, the big chains, Flynn. I love this stage. Oh, I think we're in the, yeah, desync. I think we're going to be stuck in the match in progress, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do anything here. So we might have to back out. Find another room. Yeah. All right, we're going to the teal stream of knowledge, folks. Yeah, the powers that be don't want big chains, man. It's they're too powerful. So here we go. We got Mohas now with Angelique on player 1 side, Mibidor on the player 2 with the Bolt. Nice anti-air fireball. Holy heck. And then again, right? The delay on that one. Trading with Angelique, but still covering. There you go. You gotta watch for that pop into overhead. Okay, little fireball punish from thanks to the super there. Oh, so worth noting, yeah, Angelique has a bunch of different types of projectiles, and that's indicated by the jellyfish that's hanging out. right above her. So depending on the color, you'll have a different fireball effect. So this is a flame one. And then there are various other ones that have like different arcs or different effects. So
Typically Klein's, but more random.
mhm. Hey, almost getting the overhead drill on and the follow up with the fireballs. Those delay fireballs are so sick. I love it. Nice pop cancel. Nice, good roll away. Trying to keep that that stage control here and not let Bolt get too far to the corner. Get the interrupt. Oh, block the reversal flash kick that time, and nice. Confirms into the super. Getting some of that damage back. Oh, very nice. Solid 3-hit. Oh, but the super comes out fast enough. Mohast up. Well, tying it up 1-1. Okay, that's super slow. Super fireball from Bolt. Disappearing, though. Got a bunch of meter, though. So Bolt should be willing to spend a bit of it. Okay, Mohas trying to make their way out of the corner. Goes for the sweep into fireball. Into the super. Taking some of that space, but yo, that flash kick is serious. Oh! Wall of projectiles not taking it there, and very good use of the fireballs from Bolt to get in. Has a huge life lead too, so yeah, can afford to not really overextend, and yeah, just keep that space, throw out the projectiles, force Mohas to make the move, and make a mistake, right?
That was 2-1, right?
I was
Pretty
gonna
sure I
ask you
lost.
the same thing.
Pretty sure I lost 2-1.
Well, yeah, Mib dipped, so I would wager.
Sounds good. All right, that's what I thought. Alrighty, so looks like we delayed the match long enough because. Oh, that's perfect. 2-0 actually. Thank you for correcting me in my hubris. Ooh, la, la, la. All right. So next match is going to be Flingy versus Rocket to Russia. Okay, first to two. All right. Flingy versus Rocket to Russia. Y'all can join in. We should be. Oh, I have to set to spectate. Thank you. Yeah, that was a hard matchup, man. Oh, I felt like even with Angelique's silliness, just Bolt with a Sonic Boom on the screen was something.
Right? Yeah. Like
You
I
gotta
couldn't
deal with
believe, like you were trading, but every single trade was in favor thanks to that Bolt fireball.
And I'm sure I could have done better, like infinitely. But what I was doing, the cheesy tactics that I went into the game thinking I was going to do, didn't work. So I think that's a testament right there to the Bolt matchup. So we have Flingy in the lobby. We're just waiting on Rocket to Russia.
I was gonna say, in the meantime, would you mind explaining a bit about how the Angelique fireball stuff works? She has the different types of fireballs, and she's a character not a lot of people have seen right now, and I think she's changed how her fireballs function recently.
Yes. So I'm gonna try not to put Matt on blast or anything, but I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the new change. But basically, the way that it used to work was you have a cycle of projectiles, and every time you use your projectile, it would cycle between a different one. Depending on whether you did light or heavy, it would cycle a different way. So think of it like you know, a random item cycle or something like Faust, but it's not random. It's, you know, you know that there is a cycle, and that was how you would cycle between them, by using the projectiles. Then if you use a super, it sends out as many fireballs as possible randomly, and the last one you send out is the one you're stuck with. So that's kind of how it works now, except instead of switching every time that you use the fireball, it switches every time you use her stance, which was also a way to switch fireballs, but now it's the only way to switch fireballs.
Okay.
The reason I'm not a huge fan is mostly because I don't like, I really, ultimately, I don't think I would ever use the stance button to change my fireball. If I have meter, I want to
basically
use my
like-
meter to change my fireball instead.
So basically like Klein, right?
I'm unfamiliar. Of the Calvin
very,
variety?
very similar to Klein from Battle High.
Oh, okay. But I end up just,
Yeah,
when I
right.
play Angelique, I end up just not really caring too much about what fireball I have, as much as,
Like,
you know.
I think with Klein you used some special move input to alternate between different types of projectiles, but you can't see what see what he has because, yeah, he's the real trickster at Klein.
There you go. Well, just to get back to the match, we have Plinju playing Gigi. Not a character I expect to see out of them, but honestly, it's really cool to see the protagonist of the game get some play. Rocket to Russia playing the Drargos that they brought to grand finals of the charity tournament 2 weeks ago, I believe, at this point. So they have the spine set up. This means that any of their projectiles that they shoot at the spine will bounce off. Matt, what do you think about giving the spine a duration? Because that was something that came up. My response to that was simply, it's a Matrified game. That's why there's no duration. But yeah.
Well, originally it used to disappear when he got knocked down.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I felt that was, it like never stayed up. So I figured, oh, I'll just keep it up until, you know, they want to take it down. I could see it on a duration, but I don't really. I haven't really seen like a strong argument either way. Like I haven't seen a strong reason to be like, oh no, it should definitely knock down eventually. But that may end up happening.
Yeah.
Still early.
I'll be frank with you, I don't think it needs to. Like, I don't think it needs to at all. I think that's what gives your games that kind of charm, right? Is they do things that other games might shy away from. But that's just me.
Oh man, those reflected fireballs are causing a problem for Flynn right now. Oh, not quite lasering through. Really, her horizontal beam doesn't hit those Drugros fireballs. Looks like it just sailed clean over, and Rocket to Russia going up 1-0. Hey, look who showed up.
Either pass
check on-
turn or turn on toggle spectate.
Yeah, if you could, Kekon.
I'm hitting that and it's resetting my timer.
I think my
Oh,
game crashed. It's
Someone's
interesting.
still in. Yeah, someone's match in progress. That's why.
I think my game crashed. That's the issue.
Uh,
Hang on while Windows reports the problem to Matrified. All right, let me load up my game
Get
again.
an
Sorry,
email.
folks.
No worries.
Maybe.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Well-
thankfully the game kind of fixes itself usually. The player
even
who's
navigating the menu resets my timer. That's weird.
Yeah, you should be able to do it now. Well, I mean, in theory.
okay. No, man, sorry, folks.
There we go.
I should have set to spectate, but you know who's playing.
Funky. Alright.
Oh, and just to comment, yeah, the horizontal beam sucks. Horizontal beam, don't use it. Just don't. It's bad. It's bad standing and it's bad aerial. It's just, yeah. As an GG player, I just do not use that.
Hey, we're gonna get some more Angelique.
Yeah, we're getting some Angelique in here. I'm appreciating it because I know I was telling Felicia the other day just how many moves Angelique has. You know, she basically has like 8 DPs if I'm counting correctly. She's
Yeah,
4 on the ground, 4 in the air. So.
it's pretty wild.
Oh, and they did it in time to block the fireball coming back. And oh, look, jumping back just to collect those bubbles. I love the bubble collection in this game. I will, if I had to say one thing, I'd say the bubbles and pop cancels. But you know, ultimately pop cancels are, you know, not to diminish the thing, but they were from Battle High, right, to some degree. So the bubbles really just makes me love this game because it's like when you get a knockdown, if you're a keep away character, you want to make distance, you want to set up keep away. If you're oh my god, I need to show up. That was amazing. But if you're a rushdown character, you want to set up Oki, right? With bubbles, it gives you a third option. But with bubbles, it gives you an option of, okay, I'm just going to sit back and be patient and just gain my meter and do my thing. It also gives you some cute options for like just movement tech, right? I'm going to collect my meter. Like that's how TODs work in this game. Generally, you cross up or switch sides and collect a bunch of meter and then keep going. So.
Oh no, absolutely. I mean, I think that's one of the things that really like drew me to MerFight in the first place was the way the different meter systems work and how they interconnect. Like all that different meter management is super interesting, and the pop bubbles are part of that.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Once again, I just want to give a huge shout out to Steffi Neff for streaming. Really appreciate you,
holy
catching
heck.
the rebound there.
Yeah, big shout out to Steffi Neff. Sorry, but I did not know drill, pop, cancel, drill would combo into sweep. That was dope.
Oh, look at that. And he gets the super. That's a 11% chip if all the fireballs hit. No reversal. No reversal.
No break.
Okay.
Oh,
and
no.
Fireball.
Yeah, she's
And
slow on the
super
startup.
Got the uppercut, or not the uppercut, the overhead. Just going for grabs. Oh, maybe that was the mix-up. See, you show your opponent you're going to go for some grabs. All right. Does that mean Rocket to Rush is taking it 2-0?
That is 2-0.
Okay. Thank you so much, brother. Okay, so now we have the long-anticipated Rocket to Russia versus Mystic Warthog. Or My Thick Warthog? One of those.
Oh my god, I never read it like that.
Rocket to Russia versus
My Thick Warthog.
My Thick Warthog versus Sisu.
I did want to say that I don't know if we're like Kekon is here now, so.
Yep, I just booted them to just losers bracket.
Okay.
So that's all good. I appreciate you showing up, and I'm really excited to see your matches. All right, so let's see. We have Rocket versus Russia. No. Toggle spectate. Yes, that's what I should do because I'm. Kekon, do you mind toggling spectate as well?
There you go.
Thank you so much. All right, so we have first to 2, Mythic Warthog versus Rocket to Russia. So what are you expecting to see out of this? Because we've seen a lot of Dragos already. Interestingly enough.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I'm expecting Rocket to Russia to have to go in a little bit more just because Arctina has the ability to deal with a lot of the solo projectiles that Dragos has. So, like this Icicle destroys projectiles. So, I was going to think he was going to go in and not have to deal with that. But perhaps sitting back and doing a wall cling and just...
Frankly, I think that's a really good strategy.
Right? Being annoying, that might work.
Until your opponent does something. Because you can switch up the fireballs with the dive kick that also ground bounces. So you can kind of get a combo if they do something silly and you want to punish them. There you go, double ground bounce. That's universal overhead meets dive kick in the air. We get a combo for the kill out of
Yup.
Mythic Warthog, taking the first round.
But yeah, no, I would expect more of an offensive style against Arctina, but I'd be interested to see how this Walkling keep away kind of works out.
Yeah, absolutely. And keep in mind that Dragos has 2 new special moves and 1 new super, so it's like a lot to consider. They now have a legit uppercut.
Nice. That reflected fireball. It's like the hidden missiles for Dragos.
Yeah. You just get a little assist.
Yeah, it's the built-in combo interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Icicles dealing with these things. Oh,
Fireballs just
get
come out
outpaced,
quick
though.
for the icicles, yeah. Especially at this range. You can't back up if they make their own corner. Ooh, 4-hit combo! I love it. I love it. I want to see more of that.
Just jab, wipeout combos.
Yeah, I just want jabs. Alright, here's a nice combo for a heavy knockdown. Goes in his stance, but gets
Eee.
grabbed. And the fireball super comes in for the round kill. Wow. That's just gratuitous. I love Dargus's just standing idle stance. It looks so funny. It's like, come hither. Ooh, gets hit with the wake up super. And sets up the spine. I love that stance though, just right above.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? 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 Oh, you're gonna jump in? Okay, cool.
Okay.
Well done. You've made your choice. Getting a lot of pressure in the corner. The DIY corner, and the fish
Hey.
comes out.
Big fish.
Now, Matt, help me out here. That fish looks like it's a different color. Is that because of the stage, or is that because of the color palette that Rocket chose? Rocket chose.
It's more because of the stage for now. There's some issues I have to fix with like certain projectiles having different lighting than the characters, or vice versa. So
Got it.
that will be
and
updated.
that. I think, frankly, what we just saw there was a cross-up icicle in the corner. 'Cause
I was
when-
gonna say.
when Mythic Warthog is in the corner and they've knocked you down, they can set up an icicle and it comes up and you have to block it the opposite direction. It is really dirty. So dirty that, yes, it is very dirty. Oh man, did my computer crash? Yeah, and Dargus's projectiles just recover so fast. Yeah, my game keeps crashing. I don't know why. Sorry, folks. I'm playing this on a TI 84 or something, so it really does. It does take a big beating, not just to play the game, but to even spectate.
Yeah. It's weird trying to do Twitch streams on Windows 3.1.
Absolutely.
You just have like a Game Boy camera hooked up.
Yep. Okay. And I'm back in, and I'm here to spectate. Oh no, I'm in it. There's a match in progress.
Oh, it's
That's
already in there.
interesting.
All right.
Okay, that's fine. Well, good luck. I can watch the stream too. Oh, you're
Setting
back
up
on.
the,
Thank you.
There you go. Setting up their wall right away. Getting these
Wow.
reflective projectiles. Really such a good option to
Oh wow.
to like get all this extended pressure and these potential interrupts. It forces your opponent to stay on their toes.
Yeah, honestly, the spine too, just like sitting there menacingly.
Nice confirm. Yeah, into Icicle Super.
Honestly, Mythic just basically designed those combos, so. And I bet they're gonna go into the grab.
Follow up,
Here
yep.
it is. See if this kills.
Oh, not quite. And then the yeah.
Was that a cross up? I don't know.
It kind
It
of
might
looked like
be.
Dragos pops up to the other side, like in
Yeah.
towards her. So it might be a cross up.
Yeah, I think it does. It's dirty. So much so that Matt should look into it. As long as it's a conscious decision on Matt's part.
It might, now that I'm looking at it, it may be an issue that, and I think someone else mentioned this, they had a match where like the character got turned over after being knocked down, and then they had to like block differently. So it might be some logic with the blocking that it's based on what side you're facing and not what side you're facing from the opponent in real time. So if it's the former, I will fix it.
Speaking of fixing, I mean,
Oh god!
It looks like Artina's fixing to get hit. Yeah, exactly. And it's coming back again for a 4-hit combo. Jab, 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 jab. Let's do it. Oh, whoa. Look at these supers just reacting to each other. Wow. Rocket takes another round. Or I should say 1 round, but hey. I think it's 1-1, right? This is the 3rd match?
Yep.
Alright, so we have the normal colored fish now. We got full meter on Warthog.
Overhead into combo. Yep.
Yeah,
right
this
into
is gonna
super.
be a beefy combo.
And then jump heavy into
Saving their pop
air
gems. I
grab.
like it. Just the two bars for
Nice call.
a fairly dang big amount of damage. It's just like, it's good though. I'm really happy for her.
Mhm.
Oh, and the
my
fish.
lord.
Nothing can stop the fish. Gets the combo. I think that's
this
gonna be
is-
it.
You got meter. This might be death. Yep.
If they can combo this, that's it.
Oh no!
I spoke too soon.
It's coming back
Coming
too.
back.
It's coming back.
You're so dead. No. They got rid of the spine on accident. I bet you $1,000 that was on accident. No one ever gets rid of the spine on purpose. Oh my god.
Holy heck.
Dargos takes it 2-1, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah,
That
let's
was
get a confirm on
crazy.
that just because the
I think it was 2-1.
yeah, the in-game score counter, I think because we had we crashed out, right?
We did. Well, I did. Let me check.
Apparently it's only 1-1.
Okay.
Oh, it's
okay.
1-1. Okie dokie. Thank you so much, folks. Well then.
Oh,
let's
Mohas, you gotta go,
2-1.
spectator.
I gotta go.
There you go.
Thank you. Well, it's Friday in California. I don't think it is, but I just love that gift so much. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but. All right, so we have Dragos once again versus My Thick Warthog, 1-1. Let's see who's gonna take it. Right, backing up to game some of those pop bubbles.
Hey. Let's shrink the size of this
Jump in, but that's
stage.
gonna get hit.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
no.
and then confirmed into super off of it.
Yeah, and you get the
Coming back.
once again. Gonna get hit again. That's what you get. This is a game of volleyball, not a fighting game. Get out of here. And these fireballs, they're just so good. Such
There you
good
go.
trade options.
Mhm.
Yeah, wow. And you know what? That's it. That's what you get. You get you get between the spine and Dragos, and he's gonna be very upset. Goes in for the
you
overhead and
go.
gets the hit. Goes into the super,
Oh,
but it drops.
no.
No. Well, luckily no punish. Gets the spine up though.
Yep. Well,
I'd
this is
almost
it, and
rather get hit by the fireballs than not.
there's a lot of screen real estate here, so any of these reflector projectiles are going to be on a big delay.
Yeah, this fireball. Wait till it comes back. It's coming back.
Right?
Yep,
You
going
get all
back.
this
It's
pressure,
going
then
back.
it comes
Yep.
back. Like, you
Oh,
gotta know
yeah.
how far the spine away is, like how far
Yeah,
away
yeah,
the spine is, to
Absolutely.
know what kind
It's
of
still
pressure
coming
you're
back
dealing
too.
with.
It's still coming back. No, that
Yep.
combo's done.
Get clipped.
Get out of here. Get out of. And you know what? The spine doesn't have a duration, so it's just there forever. And that's
Damn.
it. That's the match.
Super confirmed from the fireball. Great
right.
job.
2-1 Dragos.
Yeah, when you're facing a Dragos, you really got to be able to know what those kind of delays are going to be like, but also be like, okay, how quickly can I end my combo into something relatively safe? Because
Absolutely.
you got to recognize that thing is coming back, and because otherwise you're going to get clipped, man, and that leads to huge damage. Dragos knows how to put it on.
God damn it. Okay.
So it looks
I'm
like we're
just,
going to be running
asking-
through.
Yeah, we're gonna go run through losers round 1. I was gonna just ask Warhog whether they wanted to cool down for a bit or whether they wanted to go to the next match. Okay, go to the next match. So that means the next one is gonna be Mythic Warthog versus Kikon, and it's gonna be First to two.
Alrighty.
Thank you so much for joining us, folks. Really appreciate it. Mr. MKL, do you mind taking this match?
Yeah. Yeah,
Thanks.
I got you.
Really appreciate it.
All right, so we're gonna get a little look at Strike now. We've seen a bunch of Arctina. We've seen a nice character variety, and then now Strike with this kind of grappler projectile mix. Definitely an interesting character. The Sharkalite. But right now, Arctina using that extended range on her lance there to really get in. Okay, some jab interrupts. Ah, no command grab. Little. I think the jab hit, so the tick throw whiffed. Oh, little pop out there, so the follow-up jump heavy into super didn't work for Arctina. Strike gets away with that one. Hey! Also, Strike, yes, one of his abilities there is to go invisible. So add that layer of invisibility onto your Strike throw mix-up. But no, Arctina not having any of it. There you go. Started off right. Into super. Gonna get the bounce. Into the air grab. No meter to use, though. Still, that Icicle Oki is super serious. Right, and now she's got all the bar in the world. But great trade. Gets the grab. Jab, anti-air. Gotta get better safe jumps, man. That's the one thing. Like, if you're not tight on your safe jumps in this game, I feel like you are in for some pain. Great round start. Oh, almost getting through that icicle, actually. Okay, deciding to respect it. Oh, gets hit with the low. Into the throw super. And then, yep, icicle Loki. Oof. Comboing off that overhead for the round. Mythic Warthog looking to move on in this bracket. Yep. Starts it off right. Confirms right into super. Has a good bar and a half and 3 pop gems. So, yep, the Mythic Warthog classic. Oh, wow. Wow, block the icicle, gets hit with the overhead, confirms into another full combo. We're going to see it again. Regular air throw, not enough meter for the super. And mid-screen, so didn't get the best Oki off of it. Strike being able to get out of this, but this is a big hill to climb. Arctina, yeah, just playing the defensive play, throw out some icicles, and counter super when Strike tries to jump in. Mythic Warthog taking that one 2-0 and moving on.
Yeah, that is a cross-up.
Yeah, that one's a cross-up, right? Yeah, so
That's dirty as hell.
I block it towards her.
that's so dirty. I mean, if it's like consistent, I could at least see that, right? Where it's like, okay, interesting spacing mechanic and having it be, but so long as it's right, it's the oh, who knows how that super threw you and which way you're facing, it might be right or left. That might be much.
Yeah, it's really tough. The cross-up icicle is...
That's so dirty.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give my 2 cents and say that's definitely, like, I don't know if I mind it, because that's kind of fun. You have to block forward, and then back or down back.
Yeah, but she also has a built-in mix-up to the Rekka and, like, you know, instant overheads, and man, it's a lot. So
It could lead to a lot. is the I think is the big issue. But I mean, it's hard to say.
Yeah, I will say, now that I've been hit by it, I'm looking out for it. I think my only issue is, like, it's a very thin line between whether it crosses up or not. If it was like, okay, every time you're in the corner, it crosses up that way. But that's not the case. So
But that's okay.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
And then that's something, it definitely needs to be looked out for. Mohas, if you're good to handle this, I'm gonna take a step back for a quick second.
I am. Thank you so much. I was able to eat my sandwich and everything. All right, so Plasma Sword is sort of just taking on the E2K Volt projectile train by taking Mako and going with their own projectile plan. I'd say, thankfully, Plasma Sword has sort of a lot of options here, right? They can keep up with the keep away, they can throw projectiles, or they have a really mean rushdown game as well. So I think this is an interesting counterpick. A raw dash cancel down. Jumping over the super fireball, using their own super fireball to get basically out of the way of the other projectiles on the screen. Oh, jumps in but doesn't confirm. Oh, you know what? Doesn't matter. If you have enough pop cancels, you can just run in, jab, 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 run in, and jab, 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 and eventually your opponent might not block. It looks like Aaron has the hit. It looks like a trade there. I don't know how that worked, but either way, reset back to neutral. The fireballs are an interesting setup because I don't know exactly who wins, but I feel like Mako's fireballs are faster. Looks like they got a big fireball out of Bolt. Projectiles on the screen, just spacing, throwing out the super, but gets hit. Or gets the hit, I should say. I love how E2K is backing up and collecting those bubbles, though. It's just really smart. As I say all the time, it's that thing that makes this game unique. And it's, you gain a lot of meter in this game, and a lot of that's because you can go collect those bubbles. So E2K takes the first match. Once again, thank you all so much for joining us. This is the MerFight Community Kumite number 4, hosted by MerFight Games. I want to just say thank you so much for joining us, and thank you, Defi, Neff, for streaming. You are all fantastic people. All right, we have a switch up to Odon. Plasma Sword, switching over to a character who's a little bit more rushdown centric, but also has a statue to essentially evade projectiles. It's going to stop the opponent from being able to just spam projectiles because it's going to act like a shield. Now, they're not actually even using it right now. They're just using the boxer mentality, which I appreciate. And you know what? The Superman punch goes right through the fireball. I don't know if that was the invincibility frames or whether it just moves him through it, but I think that's up to Matt to decide. Sets up the statue. Now, this is what I was talking about. It's going to basically sit there and just say, no, you don't get to do anything. Now, if Odon hits it like Aaron just did there, they're going to break it into a bunch of pieces, and they're going to be fireballs themselves. So it's essentially the perfect pick for a match like this. Now, they went for the statue, but I got interrupted by the EX Super. Let's see what happens, folks. Oh, and the Blanca Ball gets it for the first round of this set. Match? Whatever. Oh, we get a Blanca Ball in the air just to get him out of there, jumping over with an HK. Gets the sweep for the knockdown, but switches sides. I know E2K is not a fan of sitting in the corner. They like using Blanca Ball to just get out of there. Plasma Sword is chasing down with the light punch, the light charge punch. Now the Hattie punch is a launcher, and the light punch is kind of your go-to interrupt / combo tool because it wall bounces. So, okay, here you go. Get the statue. And Superman punched through the fireball, but the fireball recovers quick enough that they're able to actually get out. Oh, sweep into flash kick. And see, the statue's still up, so it's kind of like the spine. It doesn't have a duration. It just kind of sits over there, and you have to remember it. Otherwise, you're in for some trouble if you ever try to go over there. Oh, and Aaron jumps into the fireball. Watch out, folks. This is it. Gets another EX fireball. Sets them up for chip, and that is it. E2K takes it. All right, this match is Santa Azul versus Flinju.
Oh, I think someone aired out. Still have mine involved. Oh, there you are.
Let's see. E2K, could you set yourself to spectate? It still says match in progress, though. I think
Yeah.
we might
having
just have to
issues
restart the
right
host. Yeah,
Yeah, I
let's just
think
restart
I
the
think
lobby.
that's an error. Okay, I need to look into that. I think if somebody leaves the match at the win screen, it will still say it's in progress.
Yep.
That
I
makes
just started a new lobby, so it's all good. Oh, Seppi will remake too? Sorry. Well, whoever. I'll get out of this room, sorry. I'll find room. I'm assuming it's the one with the people in it. Yep, there we go. Nope, that's not it. So confusing. Okay, there we go. Yes. Yes, got it. We're in Magenta Rapids of Fury. I know how to search for lobbies, I swear. I'm trying to think what the match was. The match is Flinju versus Santa Azul. So if we could get both of them in here, they are both in here, and they are both ready to go, I assume. Let's see. Santa Azul is typing. Let's see what they say.
All right.
So we have Gamma versus Nako. I don't know if we've seen this matchup before, but it is a matchup I'm familiar with. We have definitely seen a lot of Gamma though, and I'm curious to see what Flinju is going to do with them, because so far they've played Gigi and Angelique, and now they're going back to their sort of tried and true. So I'm really curious to see what happens. Right, they're armored up.
Yes, the red aura is the charge up that it gives him 1 hit of armor, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep. And you lose it if you block. Okay, Flinju knows how to block that super.
Mm-hmm.
Gets the punish. Gets the throwback. Very rare to see that online. Blocks the super correctly. Gets the punish again. Nope.
Oh,
Goes
no.
for the crouching heavy punch, but you know what? Looks like that was a tick setup. Or maybe he wasn't, but it worked either way. Okay, no reversal. Good, because I don't think Gamma's is all that great, frankly. Alright, super for the punish. Now, does he go into the next round with the armor buff? That would be friggin' hilarious.
No, it's on a timer anyways, right? You saw it flashing.
Yeah. I'm really curious now. If you can time it.
Mm-hmm. get a free armored attack on the round start, that'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah. If Odon Superman punches you round start or something. But no, I don't think that's possible.
No, Steffi's saying you don't retain armor between rounds.
Okay, got it. All right, gets hit with the cross up. Let's see what Santa Azul has. Okay, well, what's interesting is you can't see the armor buff while they're poisoned. That's really strange. So it doesn't look like you can see whether they're armored while they're poisoned. Matt, you might want to look into that. I don't know if it's a replacement effect or not, but
Wake up.
okay. So Santa Azul takes another round. He's the Plankton Punisher after all. Oh, cancels preemptively out of their attack and dashes backwards. All right, blocks the super, gets a punish, but goes into the SPD instead. And that's all right. Now you get the you get hit with the Rekka super, unfortunately. It's the fireball on wake up and the low into the Rekka.
Yeah, walking back, collecting those bubbles for some extra meter there. Now Nico set up.
This is gonna be it. Or no, maybe not. Doesn't have to be
not quite enough to confirm and do a second one.
No, if it had been a pop cancel, maybe. Okay, so Flinju coming back with a combo of their own, using 2 meters to get a pretty meaty combo. Oh, and a cross up into standing HK. That was great. Honestly, I love the multi-hit moves in this game, and standing HK is one of them. One of those just really nice moves. I wish there was more multi-hitting moves in this game, generally. But all right, so Neko, aka Santa Azul, able to take the first round or first match, set, whatever. Match, because set is the whole thing. I literally always have this in my head. I have this conversation going whenever
every time
a tournament. I'm like, I have no idea how this works. Okay. All right, looks like we're gonna switch back to Angelique. This is from earlier when they were experimenting with the character. Let's see if they're able to take it out. I mean, I honestly don't know how this is gonna work in the Neko matchup. I know in the Bolt matchup it's pretty tough, but otherwise, I don't know if Neko's gonna have the same kind of like pressure, especially not in the air. You can't really jump on Bolt, but you can kind of jump on Neko. He has that nice uppercut, but I just don't know how high it goes. Oh, gets the confirm from that range. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know about y'all. Oh, there you go. Super. The best super in the game. And the reversal for the punish. Oh, there we go.
And it traded. All right.
Nice little trade. Backs up to get the bubbles. Supers. Get some chip damage in. Oh, just gets hit with a super themselves. Now they're poisoned. Tick, tick, tick. And that's... Oh, I hit, but you know what? Does the accidental unique action. I'm just going to assume it's an accident anytime anyone does a unique action up close to another player. Like, unless it's one of the useful ones, like bolts or something, I don't know. Or gammas.
But yes, if you see Octonia flex randomly in the middle of one of her combos, probably
yeah, or Angelique praying, she's like, you never want to do that. You never want to do that. We do not do that here. Okay, we got Santa Azul. Blocking these jumping HKs,
yeah.
Not blocking that super.
Oh,
and the fireball almost interrupts, but does not get the interception. All right, gets the wall bounce, but does gets the wipeout off of that. That was a really cool combo. I was curious whether they were going to use the wall bounce. Didn't need to. No reversal. Gets hit with the fireball. Now, would you believe that that's her jumping light kick? It's a big button, but she already has a heavy kick. If you believe it. I'll be honest with you, Matt. I think you should just turn jumping HK into a super and make her light. I'm honest. I'm being serious. Make it a super, and make her like light kick her heavy kick because it looks like a heavy kick, and then just give her a dinky little heavy kick. I'm joking around, obviously, but it is super level potential. It is a really strong move. That jumping HK is like, oof. I'd spend meter to use it.
Real.
All right. Did we get someone dropped, or was that the game? That was the game.
That was the game.
That was the game. Yes. Okay. Cool. All right, Flinju. Hope you have a good afternoon. I'm sure I will talk to you later. Santa Azul went up 2-0. Now we are going to do Mohast versus Mythic Warthog. See if I can just do commentary for the rest of it.
Ha.
That would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice? Okay. I'm going to mute. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just wanted to give a big shout outs to Mohas Gridlock for putting together these MerFight Kumites, MatraFight, of course, always for supporting them, and today Steffi for hopping in and doing the stream hosting duties. There's a lovely community forming around MerFight, and it's always great to see people step up and support their indies. So big shout outs. But right now we got the Mohas with Angelique reading a book, Mythic Warthog looking to put in some work with Arctina. Or Falco. Or Nightcrawler. Oh, big cross-up jump HK. Using the backwards moving uppercut there to do a little nice defensive move and keep some space. Okay, sweep, confirm. Oh, doesn't hit the last hit there. Well, look at that. That advancing pressure. Moving them out of the range of the tracking fireball, but still getting some nice pressure. But hey, Tina interrupting into the big combo. Jump heavy into air grab super. The Mythic Warthog classic. And then Icicle. That's so good, right? Going Icicle into the perch stance, giving you access to an overhead. Okay, now just trying to control a bit of space. Mohas moving out, though, and oh, damn. Under cover of dozens of fireballs. Manages to get that one last hit that they need. Going up 1-0. Solid combo from Mythic. Right into Super because they've got the bar. Only pop gems available to them now, but they're going to get this Icicle Loki. Did we block? We didn't block. Overhead into a jungle combo. Oh, had the meter, didn't spend it. Spends it now. Gonna see jump heavy. Oh, jump heavy kills. Don't even need to pop into anything. Oh, wow. Low crush. Love that overhead. Oh, and you can see there, yeah, nowhere near as good Oki off of the regular grab as opposed to the super grab. But still trading in Arctina's favor. Here we go. This is going to kill. And if it doesn't, you still got the mix. Yep, finish. Oh, damn. Arctina's bored. Alright, just waiting to get back into this match here. Seems like, yep, Mohas sticking with the Angelique. Starting off with that overhead. Blocking it, though. Mohas not falling for it this time. Okay, yeah. Pop roll out. Take the corner. Punish with the super. Great stuff. Oh, the Icicle still clipped. Rolling away, using that super. Oh, almost confirms off of it. Hit with the low in that super. Oh, that was very cute. Getting the jab reset off of the regular grab, knowing they don't get as good Icicle Loki. And then, yeah, the stance to avoid the fireball and the overhead to close that one out. Hot damn, Mythic Warthog showing off what you can do with Arctina. All right, has the bar, goes into the air super. Now, this is going to be a cross-up if I'm not mistaken, so... Nope, maybe not. Not that time. Oh, great stuff. No, should have gone. Maybe if they gone to the uppercut that, or the up headbutt, that could have worked. Oh, damn, crossed under, got hit. Chip out with the super. Mythic Warthog taking it 2-0. Yeah, good games, folks. And up next, we're going to be going E2K versus Santa Azul.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. MKL.
Yo, no
yeah, that was a match. Whew.
that was tough. Oh, might be good to set yourself.
I'm going to spectate. Yes, sir.
Perfect.
All right.
Here we got Santa Azul and E2K.
I feel like we've seen this matchup before, but maybe it's just because we've seen these characters. I know it's going to start off... Oh, no, we have seen this matchup before. I remember, because Plasma Sword ended up picking them against E2K. For a round or two, but we'll see. All right, so we're blocking the fireball, jumping over, sending out their own fireball.
Blocking that.
Well, that was interesting. Just light kick into Rekka. I don't see people using standing light kicks very often. As an Octonia player, do you use the 5 LK?
No, not really. Like some characters have trouble comboing into specials off of some of their lights.
Mm-hmm.
So you tend to see them, like for Octonia, it's usually like standing punch or crouching light kick. But
Yep.
5 light kick, neutral light kick, a little less. Yep.
Understood. Jumps right into the super fireball, gets the full juggle because it hits right on top.
Oh!
That's Chef's kiss. Any move in a fighting game that like changes your trajectory mid-jump is going to be very effective
Okay.
against zoners or keep away characters. I don't know exactly what traded there, but that was one heck of a trade. Any chip is going to kill. Well, Matt? Are you watching, Matt?
Oh, this is interesting.
I think I missed that one. What happened?
Oh, you have to watch the VOD. Wow. Both
looked like
died
there
and
was-
then just stood there.
Oh, you know what?
It's alright, you don't have to brainstorm it right now, just making sure you check that when you...
No, he did actually get KO. I'll watch that
Yeah.
later.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually missed it. I saw he was standing during the...
Yep. Yeah, he goes
the
KO.
KO happened.
He died, but he was just standing having a good time. And both...
Still
their
gonna
Nathan's
land on that
gonna
super.
land into it. Yeah, it doesn't get all 10 hits, but still. Oh, gets a combo with lights. Honestly, I think the combo Mibidor was doing was the jumping heavy punch, which was really effective after a dash blocked Blanca Ball. It's sort of the
Yes.
like, no, you're crouching low, you're blocking low. Well, too bad, I'm gonna hit you.
Too bad. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you're sneaky enough, you can dash down out of your Blanca Ball into a crouching low attack.
Yeah. You certainly can. Oh, gets a combo,
bad.
punishes
Nice.
the charge. Was it an intentional charge? I do not know, but
Last launcher hit didn't connect, and there was no
mhm.
wipeout, so...
Interesting. Just gets right up, and EX Fireballs does not get the Blanca Ball to confirm, but you know what? I think he doesn't want it to. He wants to just get out of there.
Yeah,
Get out of
E2K
there.
uses that Blanca Ball as a mobility tool a lot.
Yes, and I think it's valid. I think it's entirely valid.
Gets the low into Rekka.
Gets
Baits the
blocking
super.
right here, yeah, but doesn't really punish. There is a... Oh, but you know what? E2K is quicker on the trigger. It's like they take the first match.
Mm-hmm.
Press the button, everyone. This is one of my favorite stages, just so everybody is aware. I love the trope of having the giant skeleton of something from a long time ago.
Yeah. Like,
Kind of
what
reminds me
was
of
it?
like World of Warcraft or Apex Legends, those kind of things where they just have giant skulls and spines sticking out of the earth. Or I think Guild Wars was notorious for that, right? They had a whole mountain range that was a dragon.
Oh
and
yeah.
you just never saw it until I think Guild Wars 2. I don't remember. I haven't played much Guild Wars 2.
Hey, right now though.
Yeah, we got a lot of keep away from both sides, trying to just match pace with putting stuff on the screen. One's more of a sort of an Akuma fireball from the air, and the other's traditional sonic boom. So, what's funny though is like you might look at this game and say, okay, well, there's a lot of moves that I recognize, right? And if that's not your thing, sure, whatever. But keep in mind, every fighting game is like, you know, you're gonna find inspiration from every other fighting game. But also, this game is nothing like basically any other game I can think of, even though there are a lot of moves that are inspired by those, right? It's really just a jumping off point for new players to say, hey, you know that move in this game? Well, it's even better and has all this other crazy potential because you can dash cancel any direction from anything. With, you know what I mean? It just changes how moves are used fundamentally.
Yeah.
And E2K is able to take that. I just wanted to address that. Sorry, I know that's been something sort of popping up in a couple places, but. And forgive me for using those names. If I'm using those colloquialisms, you know, I'm probably going to call that Sonic Boom until I remember exactly what it's called, but it will take me a bit.
Well,
All right,
yeah.
the pressure is just keeping them down.
Here we go.
I mean, what do you think, Mr. MKL, about having both access to sort of Guile's moveset and also this Blanca Ball-esque thing? I mean, Bolt just really isn't a traditional charge character.
No, definitely not. I think it's really interesting because I mean, like both the Guile style and Blanca style characters are very, very frustrating to deal with, but in different ways. And this kind of layers both of their mix-up potentials and their frustrations on top of each other, which I think is really, I don't know, it's really interesting. It provides this back and forth of, you know, solid just like down back gameplay, and then some of the more nonsense related Blanca type stuff with your weird mix-ups and your rushdown.
That was E2K 2.0, right?
Yes, I do believe it was 2.0.
All right, so now we have a new match. So we are going back to winners, and we're going to start with the streamer versus the commentator.
Oh, hey-oh.
Steffi versus Mr. MKL, first to two.
Alrighty, I'm gonna definite mute, and I'll see you on the other side.
Adios.
Would you mind if I tried commentating this one?
Please. Anyone's free to
Alright.
join.
This is gonna be the grappler matchup, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Steffi's playing the crab. Mr. MKL playing the tentacles.
Starting off very, very fast. Both charges already set to go.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of setups Mr. MKL has against Gamma. This is a very popular character.
He's got a bit of coolness to him, even though he's a little ridiculous.
I think that's a lot of this cast.
That's
right?
a lot of this cast.
And there we go. Steffi's just able to quickly take the first round.
Very aggressive and working out very well.
Crouching light punch, or light kick, excuse me. Yeah, as they were saying on commentary just prior, it's the one button they go to. Or one of the buttons. Yeah, we see that so rarely, but it is good to see.
It is in the game.
Yeah, it might not feel like it, but it's in there. Dude, just gets hit by the low.
It's a good confirm. Charge.
Oh, look at that. Just endless pressure. Breaks through the armor and still gets the mix up.
Drops it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That is gonna hurt.
Goes
not
into
gonna
the
hurt
armor
you.
frenzy. Oh, that's blockable and punishable, but
And
nope.
punishable. A little late
Super
on the
Lariat
button.
doesn't get it. Gets punished with the SPD. And that's the combo.
Oh, no, wipe out. Cross up the finish.
That's just dirty. That's a Steffi combo, frankly.
Yeah.
They've been designing these combos off of dash cancel from the heavy grab. It's just really cool.
The dash cancels are definitely the thing.
I'm gonna have to request a stage change on this because that was running at like 10 FPS.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, can we go to training stage?
Okay, we're gonna need trainers.
Thank you.
Much
If anyone
appreciated.
has any issues, please just ask for training stage or any other stage specifically. That's an issue for me as well. Are we still running on US West? No, I don't think so. All right, so we're going into the second match. Steffi versus Mr. MKL.
Steffi looking for the overhead several times.
Oh, gets the SPD right there.
Big grab, double grab.
Yeah, gets hit for the second hit too, and still grab. EX Lariat's gonna get rolled out of.
Almost a setup. No combo.
These sweeps are really effective though. The 2-hit sweep off of Gamma. As I say, multi-hit moves are really good in this game.
Multi-hit sweeps are very beautiful in this game right now.
And Gamma has a ton of multi-hit moves. Oh look, accidental buff up. Mr. MKO was saying that before. Anytime he buffs up, it's probably an accident. Oh, the SPD punishes that sweep. Wow, EX Lariat. Yeah, this is Mr. MPL. That's I was gonna say for the kill, but you know what? There's the drop, and that's it. Steffi takes that round instead. Now this is a slobber knocker.
That round was actually a lot of fisticuffs.
Yeah, or claw cuffs, whatever the word is, for sure.
A clobber knocker.
Oh no, that was perfect. Almost as good as that SPD super that Octonian just hit.
All the way to the corner.
Look at all those bubbles too. Looks like Steffi's gonna pick him up instead, because I don't think you can pick up bubbles while you're knocked down.
This game.
You have an 8-8 dash right into the combat. Kind of like DBZ, you just get a super dash. Talk to a pop cancel, but it's the up input, if anyone's curious. Alright, lots of supers, but still gets punished.
Trying to
Patient.
know how much his punishes.
Yeah, just being patient, because this is set point for Steffi, if I'm not mistaken. So. Oh! Mr. MKO is still in it with the EX stomp. Dive kick, whatever you want to call it. She wants you to smell them feet. Oh, raw SPD gets punished for the sweep. You're seeing a little bit of, looks like a couple dropped inputs, but that happens a lot. Don't worry too much. It's all fun. Oh, and we get the wipeout combo, but I don't think Steffi was expecting it because they did a super there. It doesn't matter though. They're able to clean this up, get another combo.
Wipe out off the sweep.
Doesn't get the last hit of the super though. It does wipe out,
Yeah.
but you don't get that big chunky damage.
That last hit of the super that does the most.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Big grapple.
There we go. Got the wipeout. Get the cross ups. Same side cross up into a low. EX Lariat.
Hold position for the corner. This is a lot of damage.
And that's a kill. Mr. MPL is bringing it back. All right, it is 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready to press that button. All right, can we switch to training stage again, just in case? Perfect. Thank you so much. It switches up like every time, I think. So.
Shoutouts to understanding opponents. Oh, you need training stage? Don't worry about it, bro. We gotta have a good match.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, this game is still in progress, and the stages do look really good. But some of us aren't running on the best of machines, and either way, there's some issues on some stages. So
That was
We're-
definitely me.
Matt's ironing those out. Yeah, I run on a little laptop, so it's nice to play on a training stage.
Only very recently have I got a computer that can run every stage, and I'm like, oh man, this game looks excellent.
It does. It looks gorgeous. It's really tough because, like, yeah, you do look at those screenshots, and sure, whatever. But like the game in motion is beautiful.
The game
So-
in motion is so pretty. You really do learn to love collecting all the bubbles and all the little things.
Yeah. I mean, and it's the one game that I don't usually like train on training stage just because all the stages look so nice. But online, I do need to need to be the top of my game. So speaking of which, top of their game, both of these players, Steffi and Mr. MKL. Oh, looks the cross up into the jab, the backdash into the fake out, hammer fall into the super. I'm like lost for words, but the chip. Well, that was interesting. I don't think that was chip because normals don't do chip. So the first hit was blocked and the second hit wasn't? I don't know. That was interesting.
Some kind
Matt,
of
can you
reversal
confirm?
of attack.
Yeah. Can you confirm, Matt? I don't think jumping HP from Gamma does chip damage.
It shouldn't. If it does, that's something I need to fix. But I do think it's very short blocked window. So if you block it, you go into just like neutral, and you have to block again. So it doesn't go into like the auto block state like some longer blocks do.
Okay. Interesting.
Probably just some number massaging in general with that needed.
Yeah, certainly. But that's why we're here. We're testing this out.
That was
Look at this pressure.
interesting top handle to try to get some pressure on that. Almost went somewhere.
Gets hit from the full screen hammer fall into this beautiful super.
All three supers.
Wow. Steffi's actually able to make Gamma look like their supers work together. Oh, the dash gets grabbed. The 8-8 dash. Oh no.
Gotta be watching out for those.
Oh, and the super. I was gonna say this is match point for Steffi. But Mr. MKL says match point. I don't know the word. Speaking of which, match point for both players.
Now it's all down to the wire. First move, jump in.
Idris
MKL.
Elba.
MKL looking to get some corner space.
We got almost 2 meters on Steffi's side. Definitely 2 meters now. Oh, look at that. Got the grab into the combo. What are they going to do with this? It's going to be wipeout. Oh, they didn't
Top
super because they
collection.
knew he was going to wipe out if they did. So they wanted the full damage. And speaking of full damage, there's the combo.
Top
Steffi
collection
is
for the
proving that those work. Ooh, the X-Lariat though. The X-Lariat coming out. Talk about combos. What's up? I got my own.
He extended. Came to the corner with the wipeout.
We're getting the same side crossover into the load. And the grab for the kill! Steffi
Oh
takes
my
it
gosh.
2-1. Wowzers. Wow. Okay.
You can't
Well-
say grapplers aren't exciting.
No, you can't. I mean,
They're
and honestly,
very fun here.
those are 2 of our best players, I'd say. So, and you know what? Best players, we got a ton of them. We got Mibiador versus Rocket to Russia coming up next.
Next.
Great game, Steffi.
Those games were amazing. Wow, talk about. I mean, I was glad I was back then. That's all I'm gonna say.
Gotta keep it exciting.
Let's see. We have Mibiador in here. We're missing Rocket, so we need somebody to drop the room.
Okay. Well, we'll be back in a moment anyway, so I'm gonna.
Okay, sounds good, Mr. MKL. Thank you. All right, so now we have room for Rocket to join us. I think it's going to be a Bolt versus Drargos matchup, unless I'm mistaken.
Fireball Warfare, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, one has the spine, so if Bolt plays too like cagey, they're going to get put in a cage. But I don't think Mibiador is that kind of player. I think that's kind of the way that E2K and Mibiador are separated, right? E2K is a very patient, very, keep away kind of Bolt. And Mibiador is patient, but they know that when the fireball is on the screen, it's their turn. So they're not going to wait there. They're just going to go get you. You're stuck in the internal loading screen. Oh no, I deleted the wrong part of the message. Alright. Sorry,
Oh.
folks, I'm self-censoring.
There's Arcata.
Okay, we're in here. Cool. So we have Mibidor, as I said, playing Bolt, and Rocket to Russia playing Drargos. There's some interesting color choices here. We got Drargos with the green and Bolt with the off-white.
Yeah, the white tee.
Yeah, he's got the white tee. He looks like he just got out of the gym. Drargos looks like he just got out of the rave. They're both here to have fun.
Now Spine is out. This is gonna be dangerous if he tries to jump over a fireball.
Yep, any fireballs you send at that range are gonna get hit. But oh, Rocket punishes that that notorious overhead setup that Mibidor has using Crouching Light Punch. Blocks the overheaded setup, punishes with Fish, but the fireball's still there. Blocks it with their own. Now this is interesting. Accidentally puts down Spine. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That can't be on purpose ever. Wakes up into the fireball, blocks it. Oh, and does the Fish to
There's the
reversal.
fish. Oh!
But you know what? Speaking of reversals, there's another one to get the kill. Wow, these winners matches. This is gonna really come down to the wire. I can tell already.
Gotta always look out for the off-ground moves. Never expect them, but they're always there.
Oh, absolutely. And there you go. Here's the Mibidor combo.
Good wipeout.
Yep. And gets the same side cross up.
Ooh, a trade.
Baits the super and gets it. Oh, the Fish doesn't care though. Honey Badger or Fish, either way, Mibidor takes the first game.
Very, very aggressive. Trying to force the situation each time.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mibidor knows that if Drargos gets the setup with the Spine, it's just not much you can do, right? You can't really play that game because they're going to keep throwing fireballs until they get meter and then throw the super fireball as a punish. You're just going to beef 30% or something. So
yeah, Mibidor is gonna keep enforcing the fireball threat as long as he can.
Yep, that's Mibidor's game, right? He plays Bolt kind of like Urian if Urian's fireball was really slow and it was just like, you know, just an Agent Reflector thing all the time.
And
He
also-
always have Agent Reflector up. Yeah, and also he's blocked up. But, you know, he just has the shield, right? He plays him as if he has the shield up. So it's a very interesting playstyle. Oh, look at the tiny stage!
This
Is
is
it gonna be
coast to coast, big combo.
Yeah, is this gonna be did Drargos' benefit or not? I can't tell. It's a tiny stage. Get crossed up. He doesn't have the meter to really force any advantage. And he accidentally does the Spine. I swear he was going for super there. Oh, you can't you can accidentally do the Spine because it's now a special action. Okay. Yeah. You could accidentally do the Spine before if you weren't pressing both the buttons, and now if you press both the buttons and not do the input correctly, you can accidentally do it. So there you go. All right, Mibidor is on match point, and the super is just not going to go through that fireball. Nothing in this game is fireball projectile invincible. You just have things that do or don't have a hitbox. I mean, you might also have armor, but like, there's nothing specific to projectiles. I do not think. Matt, feel free to correct me. But
Correct you about what?
Projectile invincibility.
Yeah, there's nothing that's like specifically projectile invincibility.
except for Odon's super, and that's just because the hitbox flies across the screen. Or
Yeah,
the
it's-
hitbox, I mean. Yeah.
It's mostly because the iframes on that with the super for those first couple of frames take him across screen essentially, so he can go through
Yeah.
some slower projectiles or faster
That makes
ones rather.
a lot of sense. All right, now the spine's up. So where's this coming back? Is this coming? Oh, it is right there. All right, what do we got though? What do we got? We got fireball close range. We got
Down to the
crouching light
wire.
punch. We got the fireball super coming out again. So it's there we go. And it combos. Wow. All right, Rocket takes one round. It's like a roulette wheel in my brain every time I say that. Got it. Got it this time. Okay. Blocking these fireballs and all this pressure. I mean, I'm not gonna say Mibidor's pressure is predictable. It's not, but it is consistent. So once you start blocking the overhead, it is kind of like, okay, well, what do I do now? And he's gonna mix it up on you. So you can't really just sit there and block forever.
Yeah, Mimidor took it all the way to the wall with that block
Ah,
string, and now
getting rid of the spine again, gets him killed. This is what happens when you get rid of the spine. And gets the grab. I think he's just mind broken at this point. Oh, he gets a wake up super.
1 bar of meter down.
Yeah,
and
there you
nothing.
go.
Mimidor
Maybe it takes it.
it.
He's 2-0. Yep. Okay. All right, we're gonna jump down into losers round 3. We're gonna go with. Well, actually, I have a question. Rocket, do you wanna stay warm or cool off? Totally up to you. I like to give players that option because sometimes. Good to go? Okay, so we have, we're gonna do Rocket to Russia versus U2K. Starting into the match. And we have another Bolt game, Dragros versus Bolt. Whoa. I don't know how to take this matchup. I really don't. It seems like it's just really messy on either side.
It's
A lot of
gonna
things
be
going
played a lot differently here. Ethan Houston is not the same player.
No, absolutely not. They're way more sit back, relax, let you do your thing. I'm gonna just, try to hit you.
I'm very happy to hit this fireball. I love it.
Yeah, this is my fireball. There's many like it. This is mine.
This one is
Okay.
fun.
They fail to do the spine thing. They accidentally drop it. Now they put it back up. And if they come back and say I did it on accident every single time, I will eat a shoe.
It comes
Or on
back
purpose.
around.
Yeah. Okay, they're just setting this up. This is the Rocket to Russia game right now. You just have to block this. I guess you don't have to. Okay, the super. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know if the super has durability. Actually, it might, but I don't know. Matt, do the super fireballs with multiple hits sort of like have a durability equal to their number of hits? So if 2 fireballs trade, the super's gonna eat one of those hits and then keep going. I would love to know some information on that. But until Matt's able to join us, let's keep going. We got E2K with the full meter, 2 popped, well, actually full jumps now that they have full bars. Sets up the super fireball. It's just kind of a shield, It's you don't have to worry about it anymore. Drops the spine again, almost jumps into the super, tries to get around it, and accidentally lands it anyway. That is unfortunate. And that was down to 11 seconds on the timer, so that was a pretty long match. I don't think we've seen a
both
timeout
very
yet.
happy playing their own fireball game. Gonna keep it up.
Okay, so what happens when 2 fireballs collide? One of them beats the other. I think that's what we just found out. Alright, we got the spine up, and wow, immediately follows them. Yep, puts down the spine, puts it back up. Okay, we got the little EX Super fireball, just sits there.
Fireball that
Cute.
good.
Yeah, no, it's very cute. Oh, the super fireball hits 7 times, so not all 10.
Came back
Or,
around.
I think it hits 10, maybe it hits 8. Okay, got the spine up this way, gets hit. And there's the combo. So E2K is going to take the first game.
Make sure you hit your get out button.
Press your button, everybody. Alright.
There you go.
Do we have a character swap? Nope. We're going straight back into the next match.
These are their faithfuls.
Absolutely. They are committed. And I respect that. I mean, there are a lot of characters in this game, but, once you... There's so much depth. It's like if you play too many characters, you almost lose out on the deep end of the iceberg.
Raquel thought that was the whole set.
Okay, we have to
that
find
one
out.
match. Oh, the entire set, huh?
Alright.
Matches in so long, you'd think it was an entire set.
Yeah, exactly. I just say words. It's all good.
Collecting the pop jab.
Yep.
Gives
You gotta block that super. You just gotta block it. There's really not a whole lot of ways to get rid of things like super fireballs.
Comes back around. Spine is out. No jumping over is gonna hurt.
Ooh, that Blanca ball with the chase down. Hey, and the
Off
flash
the
kick.
wall.
Get out of there.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to think that the off-the-wall stuff is a little bit more of a gimmick than like a solid strategy, but it might also just be matchup dependent. You know,
It
if someone
could
can
be
punish
matchup
you up there,
dependent.
who knows? Okay, puts down the spine. But that's not going to come back because the spine.
Oh,
no,
no,
the spine
it's
was
not.
down. The spine was down. He already put it down, so can't tell you whether that was on purpose or not. But it's gone. And now it's back. All right, so he gets the super, gets the little reflect, happy little reflections. Dash canceling into the jab. I mean, I really don't know if that's the most solid strategy, but it is a great way to interrupt your opponent. Just about anything they're going to be doing is going to get hit. So, look at that combo. Look at that combo. They just really want jab combos, I think. D2K loves the jab combos. And I respect it. I
Very
do.
fun.
'Cause both jab combos are really sweet. But yeah, there you go.
Two supers. Fireball out. Chases
Yeah,
with
you
the
gotta block
Blanca.
it. You gotta block it.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Only got hit 4 times out of that. Oh, never mind. There's the other ones. Wow, okay. Total of 10. Got it.
Spine is down. It's not coming back around.
Nope, and Blanca's out of there. Oh, but he gets hit. Rocket's able to take a round.
If E2 had just hung on for a little bit longer, it would have had the meter to actually throw out the super.
Jumps in. That was an interesting jumping because the jumping HK actually didn't hit. And it was just a sweep. Oh, and that's going to be the setup. That was really cool. That was really cool.
Everything landed. Big
Yep.
damage.
Yep, and you got the super for the setup, and that's a combo.
Finds out. This is now the entire stage.
Yeah, this is all we get, ladies and gentlemen. And the EX
Reversal.
flash kick. Nope, nope. No, no iframes on that. Or there are iframes on supers, but only at the beginning. So you can't just throw them out willy nilly. Oh, look at that fish!
Tiny fish.
Wow, I think he jumped off the wall. That was crazy cool. Got the chip. I think he's just trying to bait something out, honestly. Hey, there we go, speaking of which. And they get it. E2K takes it 2-0. Alright, we're going over to Mythic Warthog versus Mr. MKL.
Thank you, everyone, for being a part of the. Oh wait. Okay. I'd like to thank everyone who showed up for the tournament today. Shoutouts to Matt for supporting this tournament. Kumite set up every now and again.
Is in. Okay, so we have Mr. MKL versus Mythic Warthog. These are two real students of the game. They both know what they're doing. I got my ass beat by both of them on plenty of occasions. So let's see what happens.
Then the Warthog in the middle of a giant loses one, hoping to make something happen at the end here.
Yep, the EX Lariat starts a combo. Doesn't end up confirming off of it, though. I think they were trying to start just something a little bit different. But you know what? Arctina just has this confirm, and that's all you need. You just need to get that win.
Big combo.
Oh, look at that. Look at that reset. That was so cool. That wipeout was... that was sweet. I love to see it. Because normally, a jab on an aerial opponent is going to reset them. But since that wiped out, it was a hard knockdown. And that's just, yeah, that's chef's kiss kind of stuff.
Good way to end the round.
Certainly. I don't know why I'm holding my fight stick anymore. All right.
I've had it in my lap. Since
I know.
my
I'm just
match.
sitting. I'm just sitting here, like, you know,
Put me in,
not
coach.
drinking, not eating. Just yeah, exactly. I'm just holding my fight stick.
All right, there.
I'm
That
ready.
was cross up icicle.
Yep. Got a lot of
Wipeout.
advantage off
Overhead.
of that. Hey, there it is. The jumping HP, and that's the first game. Well, maybe that's why I had my fight stick. 'Cause I gotta press this button every time.
I'm just gonna go right back into it. No switch, no nothing, no if, ands, buts, or coconuts.
Speaking of which, Matt, could it be possible to just get it so that if the two players go to the room, everyone else gets booted automatically? But either way,
I'm thinking of different solutions to this problem because right now, like, two things I want to do based on watching this. I would love if we could change server so that if someone's like, oh, let's go to the, you know, the West server, it just moots everyone to a new room. That is that. That'd be wish number
cool.
1. Wish number 2 is like a rematch, like allow rematch, and then if you're doing something like this, it just rematches the fight for everybody, and there's no like worrying about going back to the server room and whatnot.
You can make
I
it
think that'd be sweet too. Yeah.
Yeah, or just make it set like first to 2 and then do it. Because right now ranked and casual, or ranked does the first to 2, so maybe setting up lobbies to also do first to 2 would seem like for this especially save a lot of headaches.
That combo started with a cross up and ended the round. Good work by MKL.
No, I agree with you though, Matt. Absolutely. And yeah, Mr. MKL just showing us it's like a clinic every time he plays of really cool stuff you can do with Octonia. And you know, this is only on top of the myriad of things that Mr. MKL does. He's also a streamer, a YouTube content creator. You know,
No,
go check him out if you have the chance.
Oh yeah, check out MKL.
Oh, that was just a neutral cancel. I love to see it. Oh, what was that? They did a... Did you see that, Matt? That was a neutral jump in the air, but the game thought that they were crossed up, even though they weren't. So Octonia was laying down in the corner. Octonia jumped neutral, like in the air, up, and did a HK, and it came out the opposite direction. That was interesting.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not sure why that happened, but it's probably a simple explanation.
I mean, it's math. There you go. I blame it on math. All right, we got the EX Lariat after the crouching LK. Mike actually already mentioned that that's kind of their go-to confirm and poke. It's a really good button.
Yeah, I do wonder if they're having lag on this stage. I hope that is not the
Maybe.
case, but I know this stage can be a little laggy for some people.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Could be.
Do we set to set? Oh well, they didn't. They don't seem to care. So let's keep going.
Yeah, they probably would have texted if it was a big issue. Maybe it's just
Yeah,
a connection issue we're having.
I know. I really only have trouble with like the stages where there's a lot of like ambient glow and stuff. The neon stages, so to say.
Yeah, turning off the post-processing can help a lot with some of the stages.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, one of my goals when I start to redo the stages is to lower the necessity of post-processing and try to just do more basic lighting so that you don't have to turn them off. Or if you do turn them off, it doesn't look drastically different.
Yeah.
Like just turn off like motion blur maybe, and that's it. Not every.
Gets hit with the overhead.
Hits or overheads. Gotta watch out for that one.
Just icicles to get him out of there, I think. Just like,
Mythic
get off of
Warlock.
me. Oh, the Herald combination gets punished with the crouching LK. Oh, I wonder what that was. Oh, you know what? Reversal Icicle gets it. That just gets it done. Oh, and the EX Stomp into the reset SPD. Seen this before. And there you go. Mr. MKL takes a round.
Good stuff all around.
Absolutely. Is this the first game or the second game?
Second game.
Second game, okay. Thank you.
Actually, this is the third game, I think. Am I
Is
crazy?
it? I don't know if Mr. MKL has won a set yet. Or won a game yet. Because up at the top it says Mystic Warthog wins 1.
Yeah,
and
1-0.
MKL 0. I don't know if that's exactly it. I don't remember. I think so. The players will confirm.
Big damage at the end.
And that's the cross up. You get the combo. Backdashes though, just getting out of there. Oh, gets comboed though with the guard cancel.
Big combo.
There we go. Let's see if they're able to do this. No, gets a wipeout. Same side cross up.
Same side.
And there it is. Mr. Mythic Warthog blocks and punishes.
Up 1-1 in rounds.
Yep, I think this is match point for at least somebody.
Ooh, a light kick at the round start to see. Gets punished. Double super, unskilled ender.
Yep. This is that combo. We love to see it. Oh, just gets grabbed. Just gets the hit grab super. And this is a big combo. It can be, for sure. I think with Mr. MKL it will be.
Big wipeout.
Wipeout.
Which side?
Just same side cross up. No reversal, interestingly enough. I think that would have punished the whole advancing, but you know what? Doesn't matter when you get this combo off of Rekka. Alright, I think that's gonna be kill.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah, that grab. There it is. Alright.
It's definitely getting close in the second half.
Absolutely. Alright. So. Let's see. Yeah, right? I mean, Mr. MKL always brings it out with the cool combos. Alright, so let's finish up Losers Round 4 with Mythic Warthog versus E2K. Yeah, I just say game. Game. E2K and Mythic Warthog in the room. Everybody's ready to go.
Arctina versus Bolt. Have we seen this matchup before today?
I don't think so, but we've seen plenty of both characters, so I'm really interested to see how it goes. Yeah, honestly, I wasn't expecting to see so much Bolt, but it's just E2K and Mibidor showing what's up.
I was honestly this close to also playing Bolt, but I'm like, I don't remember his combos. I'm just gonna go strike.
There we go.
Well, that's the full sequence we love. Big flash kick
Yep.
out.
The flash kick gets through it. I wonder if that's just the iframes.
That might just be the iframes, the height afterwards.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's the iframes. Especially the reversal one has longer iframes than the normal attack.
Interesting.
Oh, the normal attack has any iframes?
It has fewer.
Oh, I was unaware that moves had actual special moves had iframes outside.
No, I
of
added a
reversal.
bunch to any like sort of basic anti-air has just like
Oh, okay.
it's very few. It's like 3 or 4.
Sure, but enough.
But yeah, it's enough. And then supers
good.
have a few more, and then reversals have
12?
longer than the normal version. Yeah, I think it's about 12.
Okay.
A good amount.
Yes. Got it.
And they're consistent. So the normal specials aren't consistent, but the reversals are always consistent.
Could you get me that data sometime and I'll just add it to the spreadsheet?
No. No, I'll try and do that.
I refuse. That was
Learn
great.
it.
I'm so glad to have the Bugs Bunny meme in real life. Alright, we got a universal overhead into the super Herald combination. And that's the combo. The 2-bar special.
Icicle Ender.
And you get hit with the icicle. What's going on? Oh no, see, that super doesn't have enough iframes. There we go. So Mythic takes the first game.
Well, now I'm curious, if you unground a super reversal, does it also get boosted iframes? Or off the ground?
I don't think you can reversal supers. I think you're just doing the super as soon as possible.
Oh,
Although Matt
okay.
can confirm that.
Check the data. I'm pretty sure every character has one super that they can use as a reversal that does have the longer startup.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Okay.
I could be wrong on that, but that should be how it works.
I'll have to check that then. Interesting.
Listen, I'm doing this all by myself, and there's so much data that
You are.
forget,
You are.
I
That's why
forget,
we're
and I need
trying
to
to capture it.
redo.
Yeah, we're trying to capture and document. You know. So.
Developer worked at us.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. And you've made an amazing game. I mean, come on. You built this great community. You've done so much work. So we want to congratulate you for that, of course.
It's a lot of work. Impressive to do with such a small team. Smile.
All right, we got the Herald combination. It's the one super I know the name of. And we get the other super that I don't know the name of, but it does some damage, and I like that.
No, I just got the end of it. Here's the reversal.
No, jumps into the EX super. I guess that's redundant, but jumps into the super. Oh, you know, I bet you that was on accident, doing the charge buff. Who wants to do that when they're sitting right next to their opponent, you know? Alright, dead. Mythic Warthog takes that round. It starts off with an icicle. Gets hit by the EX fireball. Now here's that game we were talking about earlier with the icicles. Let's see who can block what. Alright, so they're just going to sit up here and avoid fireballs, I think. Yep, going back to that game, setting up those icicles.
Both players are just building meter for it. Ooh, can't smack a button quick enough to stop that Blanca ball.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing
Alright,
it earlier.
what's the Rekka after the roll cancel? I love it when people are roll canceling offensively.
Absolutely.
There's that super for a punish.
With the double meter. Oh, but no super. That was
No, just a
misinput.
reset. Oh, there you go. The icicle stops the super. Blanca balling out of there. The
Good
E2K
decision.
special. Oh, look at that standing HP. And the sweep just right underneath the super. Even dash cancels through it just for fun. Oh, you know what though?
Icicle, but it trades.
They do not trade favorably. There they go. Okay, E2K, there's a chance to bring it back. Otherwise, I think it's match point for Mythic Warthog. Alright, we got a punish, we got the sweep, but the
Good
icicle gets
discipline
the
to
hit.
block the whole thing.
Absolutely. Even the icicle on the follow-up. There you go, jumps right into the EX fireball. For those 10 hits. Ooh, lots of dash cancels. I think E2K's content with just playing this range game.
There
Tries
it
to
is.
Blanca ball.
Jab to stop the Blanca ball at the end.
Oh, got the punish though, and that's the Rekka into Herald combination, but it drops.
Falls. The
But the
float was too
reversal
high.
wasn't getting it out either. Roll canceling in. Gets the hit, goes in for the punish, but gets hit by the EX fireball
Yeah.
instead.
Unfortunately, it traded.
Alright. So we got a lot of bar on Warthog's side. Spends that pop cancel. Blocks or doesn't block the super, just punishes it instead. Gets the Rekka. Oh, tries to punish, but you know what? This, I think. Oh wait, runs back into it. And the icicle reversals both trade there, and the icicle gets it. I do believe Mythic Warthog takes that. Oh, wowzers.
Phew.
Alright, so let's see who's gonna fight Mythic Warthog in Losers Round 5. We have Steffi versus Nibior. Semi-final.
I'm gonna go ahead and get up for a second. I hope you all don't
Yeah.
mind.
No worries, thank you for joining us. Feel free to jump back in whenever.
MKL, if you want to.
So it's Mibidor, Steph, first to 2. Thank you very much. We have Gamma versus Bolt here. Really interesting matchup. We've said this every time. I don't know if we've seen it, but it's gonna be strange because we have a keep away character against the traditional kind of grappler. And I'd say these are both sort of the best players for these characters, so it's going to be a showcase. Not to put too much pressure on either of them. That's Mibidor's sort of go-to B&B. It's just really solid, leads to a wipeout. They know how to go into the lab, know what they're going to be doing, and execute it in the match for sure. Hey, there is the Blanca Ball in a dash. Air HP, which Mibidor uses to break my guard all the time. All right, we got a full bar from Mib, 2 bars from Steffi. Punishes that that dash cancel with the crouching LP. That was something Rocket to Russia was doing earlier. So good to see Steffi picking that up as well. Anti-Mibidor attack. And here's the combo. Oh wow, I haven't seen that one. Doesn't do a true wipeout, so it does get punished. Armors through that fireball. Ooh, the universal overhead, but nothing confirms off of it. You can actually special cancel your universal overhead, so that's something to keep in mind for all players. All right, we get out of there, but that's pretty heavily punishable. However, Steffi cancels into another move and punishes with the pirouette. That is, oh, and then she is patient enough, waits for Mibidor to do the flash kick and punishes with the crouching light punch. I believe Gamma's crouching light punch is going to get nerfed in the new update, but right now it is very good. Probably one of the best buttons in the game in terms of just, you know, startup frames, hitbox. It's the whole deal. There we go, full wipeout combo for 25 hits out of Mibidor. Sets up this corner pressure that Mib is just known for. And both players are up around. And speaking of which, Mibidor takes the first set, or first game, whatever it is. Yep. Alrighty. Press that button, y'all. Going into the next match. Let's see who's going to take it. All right, so Mibidor just walking back, setting up this pressure with the fireball. And Steffi, I mean, they know what buttons they want to be pressing. They're just kind of filling up space with the heavy punch. Trying to, I think, punish Blanca Ball preemptively. Dashes up for the SPD, gets it. Does the light version, I think, for the wipeout. Gets the combo. Okay, does kind of a reset into crouching heavy punch, but I don't think it actually confirmed. Steffi's just blocking, well, I say that, but then gets hit by the jumping HP. Mibidor goes in for the combo and doesn't get it, but doesn't actually get the punish either from Steffi. Both players just sizing each other up at that range. I think this is chip damage range for Steffi here. And Mibidor is going to take that round. All right, so it's going to be match point for Mibidor. We have 2 bars on Mibidor's side, 1 bar on Steffi's side. They're able to jump over with the HP and get that punish. That sweep is so dirty from Gamma, though. It's really powerful. Here we go. The armor from the Hammerfall goes into the Super Hammerfall, and the pirouette. Doesn't want to spend it. I think she wants to just stay back and conserve that meter a bit. And there you go. It was worth it, because now they're going to the next match with 2 bars and 3 pop gems. Keep in mind, Mibidor is a full stock, so they're not going to be gaining any potential value off of all of their special moves until they've actually spent that meter. Because every time you use a special move, you're going to gain a little bit of meter. So, I think of it like lost value. It's probably not the best thing, because it's kind of like a, sunken cost fallacy, but, you're still at advantage when you have full meter, for sure. All right, so Steffi's got a combo off of this reversal. Okay, just staying back. Gets the dash in SVD, just really making Mibidor respect the Gamma. All right, pokes out, but still gets hit by the fireball. This is match point for Mibidor. Oh, and I think... Oh, but the wipeout wipes out before the last hit, so they're actually not able to kill, although Armored Hammerfall is enough to take it. All right, so it's 1-1. Going into the third match. Once again, thank you all for joining us. I really appreciate it. Everybody taking the time. Steffi for streaming, MerFight for hosting and making this great game. Everybody for joining me on commentary. Our life is precious, and this is time we're spending to play a great game. So I really appreciate it. All right, we have both players are up 1. We have a crouching heavy punch. Got the sweep combo into, I forgot what that's called, but they get the wipeout preemptively. Doesn't really matter because they're not punished for the EX Hammerfall. Jumps in for the combo and gets a wipeout. Armor's up right in front of Bolt, very cocky. Gets hit by the overhead, however. Tries to jab out, but once again, you're gonna get hit. Maybe it's a trade, but either way, if Bolt has a fireball on the screen, you're gonna get hit. So there you go. That was a sweep, confirmed in their favor using sweep, but most of the time that's just not going to be in their favor. Bolt is able to take advantage of trades really well. All right, the Armored Hammerfall does not get it, and Steffi gets killed by the fireball. Both players full bars. Steffi 3 pop gems. What this means is Mibidor really needs to spend some of that meter, or else they're not going to be able to. Yeah, see, round start EX Super beats the Universal Overhead and also gives them all this room to start gaining pop gems and gaining a whole nother bar, right? Now they have that bar back, and they're just able to do it again. It was really for free, essentially. Like, you gotta spend your meter in this game. That's not to say willy-nilly, because you're going to get yourself hurt. There's a lot of moves in this game that are going to be punishable or unsafe that you just don't want to do. But, all right, so Steffi comes in, gets the pirouette blocked, not punished. Gets the overhead. Mibidor gets the combo and the wipeout, backs up, collects these bubbles, and gets a really interesting meaty fireball. Steffi's blocking all of this, though. Gets hit by the fireball. Once they're able to set up those fireball games, it's just really hard to get out. Steffi with the hit, armor, and unfortunately, Mibidor is able to just hit right through it for the kill. Mibidor takes it 2-1. Jumping straight into the losers round. 5, we got Steffi versus Mythic Warthog. We got Gamma on player 1, Arcana on player 2. This is going to be our top 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who's going to be fighting Meteor in Grand Finals. Armor's through that icicle. I mean, one of those benefits of Armored Hammerfall. Punished by the sweep. Gets the combo off of the reversal. Blocks the icicle. Wow, dash cancels out, gets the punish. Armor's up. What are they going to do? They're going to go through that icicle. That's what they're going to do. Block the overhead. Are they going to block this full thing? No, they're going to be hit by the low. It's a tricksy one. You basically block low until she jumps. It looks like it's more complicated than it is. It's really not. You just block low. Alright, making that move safe by using the EX Hammerfall. EX Hammerfall again. The low is still armored, even though it hits low. I didn't know that. When I was advocating for it having armor, I thought it was just the high one. I didn't even think the low one would have armor. That's just bananas. But it's a matchified game, so it's sometimes this is how it rocks. Alright, so we get the punish. Rekka's into the overhead, but gets punished with the SPD. Not the heavy one, so no combo afterwards, just a light one for the wipeout. EX Icicle gets blocked. Universal overhead from both players, but you know what? Universal overhead ground bounces aerial opponents, but it also makes you aerial. So if you trade with another universal overhead, bing, 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 full combo. Goes for the overhead. Steffi tries to punish it, but instead, Warthog cancels into super and is able to take that game. Alrighty. Mythic Warthog up 1. Going into the next match. What do you folks think? What do you folks think is going to happen? I don't have stream chat up, but I can bring it up. Let me see. Ding, 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 ding. Just a second, ladies and gentlemen. I swear I'm watching it. Okay, so we got the low hits, icicle setup, universal overhead. Goes into the super, but it doesn't hit. The reversal gets that punish. Old combination in the corner. This move used to fall out a lot, but now it hits pretty reliably. Tries to roll out, but gets hit by the icicle. I'm really trying to get chat open. I apologize, folks. We have the EX Icicle beats the reversal, and you know what? The big super meteor thing. I'm just making up words at this point. All right. It looks like Mythic Warthog is going to take it 2-0 against Stephanie. Good games. I might even have the chat popped out at this point. There we go. Got it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The heck? Okay. So we got Mibidor versus Mythic Warthog in Grand Finals. Thank you for everybody for joining us. This should be a blast.
Sorry
All right,
about
Artina versus Bolt. Not a problem, not a problem. We all got to take a break. This is a lot of work. I
that.
appreciate everybody joining in. All right, so this is grand finals, first to 3, Mythic Warthog versus Mibidor. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Glad to see Mythic Warthog made it all the way to grand finals.
Absolutely, yeah, just dug themselves out of losers.
All the way from the back of the bracket too. That's you love to hear that kind of thing.
Oh, absolutely. And we got the wipeout combo.
Ruthless
Yep.
aggression from Ibidor.
Mibidor is just a really good example of how you can take a character like Bolt and just play them in a way that I wouldn't necessarily expect them to be played, but it makes a lot of sense. I mean, if you have dash cancels as Guile, of course you're going to be like in their face, flash kicking. You know, why not?
Dash cancels the dash through. Blanca ball.
Yeah, all that crazy stuff. Gets hit with the Herald combination.
With super cancel.
Yep, gets that 2-bar.
And the setup.
Pretty good damage for 2 bars. Gets hit. The overhead gets blocked, but then they trade on the follow-up. Oh, and there you go. Blanca ball into dash cancel. It's really strong.
Able to keep the pressure up until outside range. Ooh.
And Mibidor takes the first game.
It was getting close there at the end.
Absolutely. All right, let's just keep in mind that this is first to 3. And Warthog is coming out of loser's bracket, so if they want to reset the bracket, they're going to have to win 3 games and then 3 more games. Which does sometimes feel like you're climbing up a hill, but you know what? Mr. MKL did the exact same thing last tournament against Rocket to Russia in Grand Finals, so it's possible. Got the big icicle out.
You're gonna have to contend with Mubidor's fireballs.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just a question of how you deal with that. Because once you get over them, you know, or once you prove you can deal with them, he's going to try to jump in and use. So it's really not, it feels like a lose-lose to some scenarios. But I'm sure Mythic Warthog can find a way out of it. Reversal gets that punish. Jumps over the fireball. Except for that one.
Being very cautious.
Yep. Roll canceling out. All right, trying to bait a jump in. Gets the hit with the Rekka. Goes in though. Hits with a Herald combination.
Last
For some
hit
reason it
drop.
falls out. I hate that. I hate when it falls out for no reason. All right, Mibidor gets the punish.
Unfortunate way to lose.
Also, we can't trust the stuff up top because Mibidor already won a game and
Yeah.
the 0 wins. So
Mythic Warthog isn't at
we can't trust anybody anymore.
If we trusted that score, this would already be over.
Yeah, right. Okay, so we get the trade with the icicle.
Reversal icicle.
Tries to go for the overhead, blocks the first hit, but then gets hit with the
Yeah.
overhead jump in. Yeah. And this is that combo. There you go. This is going to be Mibidor up 2 games. All right, going into the 3rd game. So just keep in mind that one tournament I won, that Mibidor slept through. That's why. I'm just saying. I did announce it at the end of that tournament, but Mibidor slept through it, and that's the only reason I got to Grand Finals. So I mean, he knows what he's doing, and Bolt's just a really strong character as well. So it's a combination of a very studied player and it's a very interesting and diverse character, or versatile, I should say. There's that combo. Whoa, the Blanca ball is so fast. I always forget how fast it is.
Into the corner.
Yep. Alright. Everybody's being really respectful on the reversal game.
Absolutely.
Jumps into the fireball. Roll cancel in. Well, both people are, just really trying to stay back. Gets the Rekka, but Mib's gonna block this, and Icicle to keep it safe. Okay. Not in range for the overhead, but you know what? The Rekka's still gonna hit. This is like Fei Long. Rekka's. There you go. That's that basic combo. Oh, and blocks the hit, but no punish. And instead, Mibidor punishes with their own attacks. I'm kind of running out of steam, folks. Sorry, I'm just kind of saying words.
That's all right. Well, Mibidor is now at 8.
I believe so. Yeah. Match point, set point, the whole spiel. Tournament point.
Tournament point. This could be it.
Yep.
Big mountain to climb right now. Starting to climb it a little bit with the super. Gonna follow up with the full combo into the corner.
Yeah. And Mibidor has a lot of meters, so let's see if they're gonna spend any of it. Blocks it.
Actually blocks it. Learn how to time it. Not guaranteed, even though we've been talking about it like it is.
Yeah, if it's not guaranteed, then I think that's fine, but it's really hard to block. I think Mibidor's showing it's possible.
It's possible. Mibidor shows that you can, in fact.
Oh, the universal overhead crushes that, whatever it was. I want to say it was a low. And the posthumous Rekka super, just for fun.
Alright, Mythic Warthog takes first steps to turn it all around.
Yep, still tournament point for Mibidor.
Who is getting an extended combo.
That looked like a reset? Was that a reset?
It might have been a reset.
What? Matt? Judge, I'm calling a judge. Oh, wow, look at this combo.
That's an extended combo.
Nope,
Oh,
jumps out of the corner because of the cross up.
the flash kick went the other way.
Yeah, you ever cross up in the corner? Oh, and there we go.
That's
Mibidor
good.
takes it. Congratulations. Wow. GG's, Mibidor.
Good work to Mythic Warthog for making it all the way to second place after an
Yeah,
intense set of matches.
that was quite intense. All right, folks, that is the tournament. Let me just take a look at the stats. Matt, I don't know if you want to unmute and say a few things about MerFight and all the other things, but we have Mibidor with 5-0, a score of 5-0, 0 losses that entire game. Those entire Mythic Warthog with 5-2, and Steffi with 2-2. Because she didn't have to win that many games. She was in winners. But yeah, Mythic Warthog proving that they won 5 games to get there, you know? So, totally kick-ass. 4th place E2K, 5th place Rocket to Russia, and Mr. MKL, and then tied for 7th, it's myself and Santa Azul. So yeah. Matt, do you want to say a few words? Or should I close out the stream?
I just want to thank everyone for showing up. I really enjoy and appreciate people playing this game. It helps me. I always learn a lot of things to do, even if it's just like quality of life things to do for the lobbies and rooms and gameplay. So I'm hoping to get a new version out, maybe one more like final alpha version before the early access one, but the hope is to get the early access one released end of the month, in end of March rather. But yeah, thanks for playing and congrats to Mibidor and for everyone playing. I'm on
Absolutely.
a tear. I thought you meant me when I was talking because I'm reading the Twitch.
No, I'm talking to Mibidor. But yeah, Mibidor is definitely kicking ass and taking names. As I say, the only reason why they haven't won a tournament up until now is because I think they slept through one of them. So congratulations to Mibidor. Congratulations for Gaming Warthog and Steffi. I want to say a couple things just very quickly. This is the tournament Kumite, community Kumite, I should say. So we run these every couple months. I don't want to say it's a monthly, but we try our best. We may be able to do it for next month. We may not. I will let you folks know in the Discord. Otherwise, I just want to plug a few things for Matt because I know he's going to plug it anyway. Y'all should go to MerFight.com. Go check out the game. You should also support Matchified on Patreon and on YouTube and their other platforms, Twitter. They have a couple cool games in the works, and this is only one of them. So it's a yeah, exactly. Yeah, Matt, you want to speak on the Steam front page?
Well, it's just that it's up, and that if you plan on getting the game, to wish list it, because that helps out a lot. And if you once the game is out, you could leave a review. That also helps, but obviously you can't leave a review yet. But yeah, that will help out when this all gets launched, and hopefully the community can grow and do more of these. So far they've been monthly this year, but there's only been 2 months in 2022. But
That's true.
yeah, hopefully we can continue to do them. And again, thanks for stepping up and streaming, because my streaming knowledge is lacking, and I was having all kinds of audio issues. So hopefully I can get that fixed in the future and stream some. But yeah, thanks for coming out and supporting the game. Helped me learn a lot. It's definitely gonna change a lot. I know, like, this is like not even vanilla at this point. It's like vanilla bean, because there's still a lot of things to change, and there's probably gonna be systems that disappear and return and change. So
Well, yeah, and we're not even playing, like, there's a version in the works that we know is going to be different. So
yeah, like like Gamma's crouching light punch is registered now as a low, and that is not going to be the case in the next version.
Is it still going to be 3 frames?
It's like 4. It's still going to be 4.
That's fine. That's fine. Oh, 4.
Nothing
yeah.
is less than 4 frames, I hope.
Well, yeah, I want to just say from the community's perspective, once again, thank you so much, Matt. This game is a blast. We really do enjoy playing it, and we couldn't have done it without you. So yeah, thank you so much. And we I'm definitely looking forward to support this game going forward.
Thank you.
Yeah, play MerFight. Woo! All right, thank you so much for watching the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for Steffi for picking that up, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Adios.